Do you think we change this music? I mean, it'd be weird to get all the way to the end and then change it. Maybe I change it for the outro and we see. It would be weird. Are you sure it's about popping a cherry, that emote, Eric? Are you sure it's not about, like, testicular damage or something? Also, shout out to the Oranges for fully completing the flop game. Good work, Kitten. I think the Oranges get 10 points for that, right? But they fucking should. Eric, Kitten, welcome to the stream. Nice quiet start. I like these sunny days. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. There are 2 of what, sorry? 2 testicles. What, does a normal human have 2 testicles? That's not true. Is it? For once, everything seems to be just working flawlessly. How does this work? Right, Easy Green, Kitten, Eric, welcome to the stream. Good morning, all 3, I believe. There are 2 cherries. True. I like the name of the emote as well, Katie B. Poppin. Hey, Eric, it's not that streamer that was the voice actor from Life is Strange that came into the stream, is it? I recognise that name. Morning to Kitten. She lives... Oh, yeah, she lives in this country now, doesn't she? Kitten, good afternoon. Shit. Scotty, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon. Who's this?
Just throw popcorn at my gaping Saurons eye and see how much I can catch in one go. We need to practice for nationals. Daddy, 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 daddy.
Trim, thank you for the bits. We didn't make it to nationals, don't forget, because you flaked at the end. Is it Katie Bentz or something like that, Scotty? You're right, she does the voice of Steph in Life is Strange. So we was playing it, Scotty, and she wandered into the stream and introduced herself as the voice actress of Steph. Do you remember that, Eric? I can't, well, respect to her hustle, but I think it was a bit of a marketing thing for her stream. But it was kind of cool. Weird to be visited. Weird? Yeah, that's the one, you're right. Good memory. Well, my good memory for once. That's true. Trim, welcome to the stream as well. Scotty, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's well. Thank you, Skyrim Music, but I'm just going to get fired straight into it today because according to my to-do list that I have in front of me right now, the first quest that we're doing today is to literally kill a big mouse. A guardian skeever is the first thing that needs to die today, whatever the fuck that means. I wonder how my name was pulled up for a gifted... It is strange how that works, right? I always think it's based on, like, channel points, historic channel point earnings or something like that, I don't know. I hadn't been to a channel for well over a year. Yeah, that playthrough will have been... When will that playthrough have been? It'll have been, like, March 2019-ish? Something around there? Yet for some reason you are the one. Something like that, yeah. It was after Spec Ops The Line, if I remember. Also, if anybody hasn't played a game called Spec Ops The Line, make sure to play it. It's very good. It's like Stanley Kubrick wrote a Call of Duty campaign. Super, super good. And you wouldn't expect it looking at it. Yeah, too, you can imagine. Yeah, it's strange. I always think when Slops got raided by Limmy, somebody gifted like 20 subs, and they all went to people that have watched a fuckload of Slops' channel. Like, I got one, Siddle's got one, Scrove got one, Cardi got one, all that kind of thing. I don't know how it works, though. Kind of channel point based, because I've been gifted subs where I've watched and followed once. Then yeah, that's true. I think Siddles and Eric were talking about a wrestler or something that streams, and I clicked into the channel. when they mentioned it, I had a look for about 40 seconds and then turned it off, and then I got 2 gifted subs over the next 2 months, so I have absolutely no idea. Also, there's Bybeat's tactic of just parking in channels that have got active hype trains. I don't know if she still does that. I think she's too busy now, lockdown's finished, but still. That's it, Eric, yes. Santa, welcome to the stream.
My friend is a struggling artist. He has no money.
I don't know what to make of that. I think I liked it. Santa, welcome to the stream. I've just solved an issue I've been having in Skyrim since the start. I had no idea that if you press F, it completely changes the view. I've been scrolling in and out and fucking over chat by doing that.
This next song goes out to the Dragonborn,
Ma'am, listen.
the savior of Skyrim.
Madam, please, listen. Talk to me. 1 second.
Alduin's wings, they did darken the sky. His roar fury's fire, and his scale sharp inside.
This is about me.
Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled.
Hang on a minute.
As they issued their cries. We need saviors to free us from Alduin's rage.
New song.
Heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, then is gone from this world.
The voice is a bit heady. I can't understand it.
Shadow of the black wings unfurled.
Get to the bit about me. Come on.
But then came the tongues on that terrible day. Steadfast as winter, they entered the fray.
When am I getting mentioned in this?
Heard the music of Alduin's doom.
It's a bit loud as well.
Song of Skyrim.
Talk about me.
Sky-shadowing doom.
What about the bit where an orc killed him?
And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage.
The tongues?
The gift of the voice ushered in a new age. If Alduin's eternal, then eternity's done. For his story is over, and the dragons are gone.
Thoughts out of 10? Thank you, ma'am. She called me a tongue. Am I nothing more than a tongue? Christ. 1 out of 10 says kitten. It was getting a bit ear bleeding at one point. 3 out of 10 says it. Oh, the reviews are coming in, ma'am, and they're damning. Massive tongue by out of 10. Thank you, Trim. What's up, Thorin? Good morning.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
I'd like some food, if that's okay.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
This is when the story changes to Prisoner being a stalker to a bad. Chase said, oh, we did have cheese. Who's picking breakfast? Kitten, I need a food and a drink item off this list and then we can get started. This is all there is. Or is there ale at the top? There's Alto wine. Kitten, you're picking breakfast. Food and a drink item. Is that all of them on the list? It is. Santa, though, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Yeah, I had no idea that worked. Trouble is, though, is there is a song about me, but the first line in the other song about me is beware, beware, the Dragonborns come. That is literally the line, and I've been trying not to mention it all this time. Right, I think Kitten may be slightly AFK, so I'm going to have a carrot, because they're green and orange, and some Alto wine. Thank you, Thorin. You haven't had any rumours lately, have you?
Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it.
Why did you put the camera over the side the inventory menu appears? Because if it was on the other side, Trim, you wouldn't see any dialogue options. So I had to put it on this side and just do a bit of scrolling. Sorry, Thorin, I completely ignored that. Love you.
Until next time.
Jesus, she's got one song and she just sings that over and over again. Who is she? Fucking foreigner.
Is gone from
Just turn it off. What? Just turn the camera off. Roger. God, that got a bit too quiet, didn't it? Because it was on the intro music. On the loading screen. Right. It's a beautiful morning in Dawnstar. We have but one job. And by one job, I mean do the 700 jobs on my to-do list. Get this for a quest. My first quest of the day is Kyne's Sacred Trials, and I have to kill, for a hunting quest, a Guardian Skeever. What Guardian Skeever may sound... the fact Guardian Skeever sounds like a cool thing, or a big animal, or some sort of fucking monstrous undead. What Guardian Skeever actually means is a massive mouse. Right, let's have breakfast and get on with it. Does anyone know a good divorce lawyer? Just after the wife for a packet of crisps and she brought in fucking celery. Scotty, excuse me? That's disgusting. I'm sorry to hear that, Scotty. It's a beautiful morning in Dawnstar. Look at that weather. Snow flickering on the... threatening. Flickering. Beautiful. Right, let me go and find Alkarion. I think he's... No, he ain't down here somewhere. He's back this way, right? That is not Alkarion laid dead. I refuse to believe that Alkarion is laid dead in front of the town hall. Oh, thank fucking Christ, Alkarion. I keep getting scares that horses are... I think Siddles has put the fear of God up me. Always dying. The hell is that? It's a saber cat. You look proud, mate. Are you responsible for this? Good shit. Right. Where is this big rat? It's somewhere close. Windward Ruins. Do I go there on foot so to keep Alkarion safe? Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Alkarion, I'll return, I promise. I need to go and kill a big rat. Beware your cum and massive tongue. Prisoner has built quite a reputation. Saying that, Prisoner has not had any romantic interest for the entirety of the game so far, but that should change today when I either marry Mothman or marry the angry orc lady in Markarth. Is that the Dawn Guard? That sounded like a crossbow bolt. If I turn to the right and see a bunch of Dawn Guard, can I have permission to kill them? I hate you. I hate the Dawn Guard. I'm going to take great pride in slaughtering you to start the stream, you fucking nerds. Swing that axe at me. He did, actually. He swung the axe at me and he killed me. I hate the Dawn Guard. I've not been a vampire for it. Actually, I was a vampire day before yesterday.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Want to bet, man? I'm just bothered about living to see Skyrim on Friday. Where's their mate? The final Dawn Guard member. I feel like leaving just piles of Dawn Guard all over the floor, over the north of Skyrim, just as a warning to anybody else that might decide to chop me. Do crossbow bolts sell for anything? Because if they do, I'm going to fucking take some.
I can take you.
Go on in. I would unrelenting force you, man, but I can't be able to chase your corpse. So I'll just simply knock you out with the back of my shield and call it a day. Jesus, this blood mod is gruesome. I don't know why I downloaded it, but I'm kind of glad I did. Do I take the steel bolts? I don't think I do I? Do you know what I'm going to do? There's a message to the idiots of Skyrim. I'm going to pile up some Dawn... What the hell is this guy? Why can't I lift this guy up? Is he just incredibly fat? Hell, I was going to pile all the bodies up as a warning to others, but it turns out she's too heavy to lift. I won't ask, ma'am. Has lockdown been a bit tough on everybody? So, Scotty, are you going to live in the shed, or what are you going to do? Go shack up with Trim. I think he's closest to you at the moment. Or you could go and speak to your neighbour, the Queen. I don't mean Og. Right, where's this big rat? I'd love to one-shot this big rat. You're going to join Siddles in Trim's shed. I think you might get elevated beyond Siddles immediately, like that housefly did that entered the other day. Right, there's a big rat in here somewhere. Please can it not be right at the very back of this dungeon? I'm just enjoying the nice crisp... What's this area called? What's this area called? I don't know the name of this region. But I was enjoying the nice, refreshing... Oh god, there's the rat already. I might switch to first person for, like, dungeon crawling and stuff. There's a small rat. If I get killed by a rat early on, am I not allowed to talk for the rest of the stream? The hell is that? Hello? Is it Hjalmarch? I think. Is that what this one is? Where did the ghostly one go? Thanks, Skyrim, by the way. This was an epic fight. Oh, shit. That was the first epic fight of the day, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that. Lovely. Don't even take the skeever tail. Pretty good. Do you know what? If that's as fast as we're going to be completing missions today, I am all about it. Guardian skeever, chopped. Next mission is to go to Morthal because I need some fucking nightshade, and I'm going to pick some from around town. Do I go and tinker with the house? Because I just have to upgrade the house a little bit to consider the quests done for that house, right? Should we do a little bit of house building while we're having a nice quiet start? Oh, the coffee is on fire today. If a praline isn't a nut, then what is it? Is it something that's made with nuts? I really want to pile these Dawnguard bodies up, but for some reason this lady's too heavy. Come on, ma'am. Yes. Yes, this is the way. Am I the only one seeing this, or is that axe? Nobody look, Skyrim's just acting broken. It's not acting broken, you're just seeing things. Nice act. Did you see that? I think Prisoner's lost a bit of strength. Come on, missus. Hey, look at that castle up the hill. Used to be on lockdown by an evil spirit called Vermina. But now her evil reign has come to an end. Right, there you go. That'll be a nice warning to the other Dawnguard that fancy coming and having a go at dear old Prisoner. Did you not see how fast I killed that rat just now?
Praline is traditionally made from almonds and sugar. The nuts are toasted and then coated with caramel. This can then be used as a confection, ground up to a powder for dusting, or even blitzed into a sweet, nutty paste.
Trim's just said the word come and you go and say the words nutty paste. You do realise you're encouraging him, Scotty? Scotty, thank you for the bits. Heesium, welcome to the stream. What are you up to next for Skyrim? I am heading to Morthal to pick some nightshade. I've beat the game and I'm just wrapping up side quests. How are we? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I need Nirnroot as well, don't I? And I also discovered lately, in-game, that Nirnroot is... doesn't respawn. Not Nerdroot, Trim. You can only pick it once, I got told by an alchemist in Riften. What % have you got legendary skills? I have not. I am not going for some big dick playthrough or anything. I just did a nice blind playthrough that's taken fucking ages. I don't know what percentage specifically because I don't usually look at them kind of things, but I'm just wrapping up side quests, that's all. I've not made any skills legendary yet. I'm not really bothered about the meta in a game. Nice blind playthrough, that's all it was. Just a simple... I mean, beat the main quest and all major quest lines and guilds and everything. I've got a legendary ass. Thank you, Trim. Or are you referring to Alkirion? Can't say blind anymore. Sorry, I did a full deaf playthrough. Yeah, no, I've done pretty much every major quest and I'm just sniffing around trying to find other stuff. Yeah, I'm doing it extremely blind though, so I aren't allowed any help or advice or hints or facts or tips or anything, so it's taken a while. I think everybody's bored to their back teeth of Skyrim at this point. But they can fuck off, because I'm going to try my fucking hardest to make sure that my quest log is completely empty by the end. 100 plus streams in, I'm not going to go for a big dick playthrough. Well, to be honest, there's bigger dick playthroughs than this, Santa, I dare say. I've just been wobbling around, not fast travelling and wasting everybody's lives. But there's people that go fucking all in, isn't there? The hardcore Skyrim players, which I hopefully will never be able to count myself as one of. Would you ever play it through again with mods? I don't think so. I'm playing it as vanilla as possible. Only 3 mods and 2 of them are just to make it easier to stream. Yeah, no, maybe one day. I don't know. I've really enjoyed this, but I don't think I'd just start it from scratch again. Got to play it through once vanilla, right? I might actually go look at this house north, and I'll do sort of the base house upgrade quests. Have you played ESO? Hang on a minute. I can only do 3 or 4 questions, then my head melts. I have not played ESO, no. This is my first Bethesda game I've really sunk my teeth into. Not vanilla, Scotty. I'm getting that itch back. I'm getting that itch back. I think it was because I logged onto the PTR, but I could feel myself. You know what I mean? I don't want to push it. Right, I'll carry on. I'm going to leave you in town. I need Nightshade, and the best place I've found for Nightshade so far was around the village, but I might have picked it all recently. Nightshade. I think I've got... I need, like, what the hell are you doing, maniac? I think Deathbell I was finding, right? I want to log on to the PTR, but don't want to get... But yeah, that's just it. I don't want to burn out, or I don't want to use up all my good credit. I want to keep momentum. I'd rather pause momentum than use it up somewhere that has no staying power, do you know what I mean? Right, Nightshade. That's not Nightshade, is it? I think all the shit that I've already picked has not respawned, so I'm going to have to just have a little run around and bore the back legs off everybody. How about that? I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me mark my house in the north. It's not abandoned shack though, is it? That's the abandoned shack from the thing, isn't it? From the Dark Brotherhood thing, where it happened. We've got some cream that can help with that itch. Is it ice cream? And what flavour is it? I just wish there was another Kronos server. Just putting it in my head now has made me wish for a new one. Right, I've got all the Deathbell, so it's not Deathbell that I need, it's Nightshade. So Nightshade isn't the big fat purpley leaves. I'm going to head north and see if I can get any Nightshade while I'm running. Although I might as well get a Deathbell, right, and sell to the alchemist anything that I don't use. Fuck it. That's not Nightshade either, is it? It's all Deathbell further north. Scumbag game. I'm going to go and see what my house needs, though. Not many people complete the game this thoroughly, though. That is pretty hardcore. I guess, yeah. I don't know, I've just had such a good time, I don't want to put it down. Not until I feel like I've seen as much as I can see. Does that make sense? Is this on Legendary? It is. No, it's not. It's on 1 down from Legendary. Master, I think? That's the name of it. What the hell's that thing? What the hell are these things doing up this far north? Immediately poisoned. Maybe you should just play on Kronos. Nah, I love Kronos, but... Kronos, at the moment, all it provides is like a fifth of what I was looking for, if that makes sense. Which is the levelling with friends, which is cool as dicks, but we're going to be doing that shortly anyway, and I don't want to use up all my WoW attention. Maybe you should just send pics. What, of willies? Granted, I will. Come on, there's no fucking Nightshade this north. It's just all Deathbell. Fuck. Right, I've got house location up here somewhere. I'm going to start sniffing around. I think I only have to do a handful of sort of just get it built, and then there's the shack look from the Dark Brotherhood quest. I have a legendary save, and so it's hard. You legit need to do everything in your power to be OP and cap armor rating, etc. Plus I have mods to enhance gear. Yeah, I think almost everybody that comes in here that plays this game says the same thing, right? I guess it's a way to extend the life of the game beyond the first playthrough, right? Nobody clicked the link. I got one nightshade there, did you see that? It was the happiest day of my life. I hate you all for suggesting that I fucking buy and upgrade every house, by the way. But luckily, I only have to upgrade it a little bit. Where is it? It's not the Falkreath Hole one, right? Use a drafting table to begin building your house. Is that this quest? It is. Right. I just have to do these small amount of quests while looking for Nightshade, and then that's this huge part ticked off as well. I played this game 10 years ago and touched my willy this whole time. As if you've got a willy. Right, let me create that, and then I need to use the carpenter's workbench to build the foundation. Roger. I'm just putting the foundations up, then I'm going to sell the house, you see what I mean? Upgrade one to the max, then upgrade the others to the base level. I am going to, Scotty, yeah, I'm going to upgrade the one near Whiterun. I need 10 quarried stone, that I can do. Fuck, I'll take all 20. Take all 30. Do I need all 37 clay? Probably not. I just want to get the quest, get rid of the quest for this. House wall frame, and I need 10 nails. Do I have no iron? Tell me I've got iron. I'm not going to be able to make nails. Fuck up! Please may there be an iron ore deposit somewhere around here, or I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. No. This is one of them streams where it's not going to go wrong. It's all going to be fine. I'm going to get this house built up to at least the framework, get some furniture moved in, and then sell it for big bank. I just need to find some iron. I could go to Stonehills in the north, but that's a long way... south, sorry, but that's a long way away. Trim, your willy can detect iron ore deposits, right? Or was you just lying? I swear I saw one on the way over here. Shall I just head to... I'll head to Stonehills and I'll use that mine. But if I find one on the way, then that'll be good. It's a good way to bore everybody to death, right? Yeah, I will say the difficulty in this game is a little weird. You can gear beyond any need to focus on it, which I think is a bit sad. Okay, I know there's mods, but I'm not talking about mods, I'm talking about the base game. Right. I'll just investigate whatever this place is, as we do. It's a pleasant scene, I will say. There's a burnt corpse. The bed's still on fire and everything's trashed. It was you! Press 1 to... Can I... Actually, I'll make the decision for you. Yes, go tell the rest of your kin. Aunt Beru? Uncle Owen? Well, I honestly have no idea what to make of this, because it's not like there's anything telling me what the hell happened. There's just a completely burnt down house. And I think there's blood all over the eaves. Ugh. There's a chest. Let me investigate the chest. I didn't see that. Can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6. That's the futuristic one, right? With the Capital Wasteland and all that. That's that game, right, Trim, Scotty? You can back me up. With Keanu Reeves in it. Oh, yeah, we've got a city to burn. Elder Scrolls, yeah, I'm with you. Come on, Iron Ore, please. Did it work? Did it? Hello? How do I... Right, I'm going to run to Stonehills and grab some iron ore. I might as well grab as much as possible, right? I can't believe they didn't give me any iron ore in the chest. Scumbags. There's a guy up there. That's a goat. Fuck it. No, don't. That was Santa. Put your bits down. Hey, there's a little camp here. This is a mine. Is this actually a mine? I think this is a mine, but it's something I've not investigated before, so if there is a mine, I'm going to snap up all the iron. This is not a mine, is it? Is it a Stormcloak? I think it's a Stormcloak camp. Pal, wait. What kind of threat is that? I'm just here for some iron. Friends, look, I put my weapon away. We can be mates.
What do you need?
Okay, so I can... Oh, wait. If he's a quartermaster, he might sell iron ore. He sells no iron ore. Oh, he does? Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
This doesn't concern you, friend.
It's alright, I'm just... Listen, I'm a paying customer. Look at the Stormcloaks. What's up? Did somebody lose you the war?
Tell you again. Get out of here.
Fucking nerds. Alright, I'm leaving. Also, that black and white horse there is days and numbered. Should never buy horses from Markarth. I've been through this with everybody. Alright, let me go back. No, wait, we're thinking about the latest Mortal Kombat. Oh, Hadouken. What's wrong with it, Trim? You're acting like it's not working very well. Fuck me. Right, let me go back. I mean, that guy was exactly what I needed. He sold me some iron ore. After I tried to look in my own inventory for iron ore, which was, of course, a flawed tactic. Tell you what I could do with right now. Fresh. Well, I mean, in like 8 weeks we'll be able to play it, right? Have you been playing with Siddles and Mina? Did you play last night? I think I was playing last night, right? I remember Mina talking about leveling. I don't know how you can do it. I guess the future of Hygel's a bit shaky, right? That's the thing, we just don't know where to put ourselves, right? You did play a little bit with him, yeah. Just got to scratch that itch somehow. Right, now, I need some nails to build the walls. Just figuring out what you might do with Hygel. What did you try? Was you use a caster, right? Was you a warlock or a mage or some shit? Right, 10 nails. I can make them on the forge. Or can I? Because I've got... No, I have got ingots, haven't I? Building materials. Nails. There's 10 nails. Yeah, to be honest, there's a reason why Augur and I said Mage Master is for 2 years, right? There's the frames of the house. Roger that. To make house walls, I need more nails. Or is that the quest's complete? What does the quest say? Is that it? Let me just fucking tick all of these. Have I done it? Another quest completed. Pretty good. Oh, we're fucking smashing these off now. Although I'm going to go to Markarth later and talk to everybody I see. That's that completed. Pretty good. You see, it's because with quiet starts trim, that's all I need. I did get some like orichalcum or something, didn't I? Where's that? Do I take the iron ingots? Quiet start. I'm in Yoria, that's true. I think what we need is brilliant weather, and then I can have like at least the first sort of 10 minutes I can think in a straight line and get shit done. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, that is that done. I need nightshade like a fucking hole in the head. Come on, nightshade. That's death bell, isn't it? The ones that look like bells. Death bell again. I don't know why I'm even taking it. I need fucking nightshade. I'll carry on. Welcome to the stream. So you're not going to complete the... I'm not. No. I like the idea of getting involved in the Hearthfire DLC. And everybody said I have to buy every house. Technically, oh god. Technically, I have bought them. I'm just going to do enough until the quest's complete. Ow, these guys whack. Actually, no, they don't whack. It's just the fucking mage, as usual. You just got a quest to take death... I met somebody, an alchemist in Riften, in the canals. It was Maven Blackbriar's daughter. And the alchemist, the old doddery alchemist chap, is training her up to learn the fucking ways of the alchemy. Do you know what I mean? And she said she needed some death bell. It's her that had that, like, she got lost in a reverie while I was talking to her, and she was talking about how fascinating alchemy is because it makes It's fun to see the systems that govern a human's life fall apart after ingesting some of her creations. A bit like her mother. And she wanted some Deathbell and Nightshade. She also wanted Nirnroot as well, but Nirnroot's going to be a bit more difficult to come across. I might have to nip to Whiterun to grab some, because it's not as easy to find, right? Nirnroot. I know it grows at the water's edges and stuff, but you only come across it when you hear it. Although, I wonder if I can hand in all of that crimson Nirnroot that I got from Blackreach. I did collect a fuckload of that and put it back in the house in Whiterun. Right, Morthal. I'll head back over to Morthal. We'll look out for Nightshade. Valkyriel, no good morning. Hope you're well. Because the Crimson Nirnroot is apparently a more strong version that you can use in the same potions or same alchemical uses that normal Nirnroot uses. But I don't know if I can hand it in for this quest. It's not like I'm going to use it. I don't really go that much into alchemy. As good as it is. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to think of it. Do you know what I really like about this? I like that there's no huge, grand story being told. It's just there's a really satisfying sort of. I like the way that doing these side quests, especially with no fast travel. It's sort of like it's just like a big long checklist. I hope it's really boring to watch on stream as well. Don't know. Alchemy, as in all games, is a money maker. No doubt, no doubt. Fuck me, it's definitely a money maker in WoW. You get these flasks, these types of potions at endgame called flasks. And they're hard to get, and you can only make them in specific areas and stuff. It's significantly difficult to get, especially the ingredients, but they sell for 120 gold each. Each! On some servers. Fucking loopy. Alchemy is the khair. And by extension, herbalism is the khair. Good afternoon, Elkiriel. The most Nightshade I've gotten was from walking around Morthal. Do I just do a couple of laps of Morthal and snap up as much as I can get? Because I don't know where else I'm going to find it. She did tell me that it's like in marshy, more tundra areas. But if this is not marshy tundra, then I don't know what is. I'd ask for an explanation of what tundra is, but I think it's a sugar and almond mix. Nightshade, Nightshade. Yes. I need 10 more. That's a lot of fucking Nightshade. Especially when everything I can see is Deathbell. Do you think it's worth doing it this way? Or maybe I just get on with the quest and come back here in the future to get the rest of the Nightshade. I'll be walking around here for ages. I found 2 in like 15 minutes. Though I do like hyper boring Skyrim content, I will say. I saw that deer then and got excited because I thought it was fucking 7 days. Why do we even buy pet beds? I know, right? It's like the same question as why do you ever buy children expensive toys and stuff? Just need a box or the floor when it comes to dogs. Spend a fortune on beds for this idiot and he's always on the floor. I guess in a warmer climate though, right? The floor's probably a bit cooler. Not that we're in a warmer climate. Yeah, not finding Nightshade like this. As much as I'd like to for the satisfying fact of getting quests done in a swift order, this is not the khair. Damn it! I don't like giving up on this sort of thing. Yeah, mate, you don't know where Nightshade is, do you?
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast.
You stand in front of me right now, who killed Alduin, and you say you're the best warrior in Morthal. Is that right?
You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed.
Press 1 to brawl this guy. It's called Boner for the record, for 100 gold. Scotty says do it. Eric says do it. Do you really think? 3. Yeah, alright, go on then.
Just your own two hands. Weapons and magic are out.
Roger
now
that.
let's see what you got.
Come on then, pal, me and you.
Never should have come here.
Am I going to get beat here? Fucking hell, Boner's got some health. I'm going to run out of stamina here just trying to fight Boner. Oh god, I should have done this, should I? 15 minutes later.
You're making me angry.
Go on then. This is not exactly a warrior's task though, is it, pal? If I drink a stamina potion, is he going to complete? Angry Boner. I've been called worse, Eric, I'll be honest. Come on, Boner. Look at us, we're covered in blood here, stood on this bridge, interrupting the fine people of Morthal, just because you're fucking angry that somebody challenged your status as a warrior. Fucking having him there, we're chopping here though. The amount of blood for that lack of HP loss is mental. I mean, you can break someone's nose 50 times and they're not going to die that much, right? But it would bleed a lot. Yeah, this blood mod's going a bit crazy. How much do I have to... Do you think it... Do you think if I took a stamina potion, I'd get angry? I could just left click, left click, left click, left click in pure Sea of Thieves combat fashion. I might save halfway through this just in case I fucking fall asleep.
Do your worst. I'll rip you in half.
Go on in.
Give up while you still can.
I wish I could. Don't take potions, you nerd. I just want more stamina so I can get the fight done quicker. Gives me a chance to drink my coffee. Has anybody seen his health go down? You punch me for a bit, mate. I'm gonna let my stamina go back up. You want things done quick in this save, are you sure? You don't know what to do, look. Left click, right click, left click, right click, left click, right click, left click, right click, double click. So how is everyone? True, are you well? You know what I mean? How's the family? Eric, how's things this morning? How's the city? Does it look beautiful? Alkirion, how's Bowser? Things good?
Get you.
It's relaxed. If you look out your window right now, can you see this exact scene? The fuck am I watching? I don't know. A man beating Boner. Look at the guards as well. How quiet is their shift? Hey, Bybee, welcome to the stream. Look at this.
You're good as dead.
I've been doing this for about 5 minutes now. This guy challenged me to a fist fight. I don't know if they're cheering me on other than just... Did they actually say that? This guy challenged me. He said he was the best warrior in town, so I said, no, are you sure? And he said, yeah, I'm going to prove it to you.
I'm going to crush you like a bug.
He is actually taking damage. I'm not, but he is. Gets more coffee and a bagel and watches with Bowser. If he wasn't asleep before, he is now. Jesus, Boner. I might as well just fucking shout him off the bridge and pay the guards off. But then he'll just claim that he's the best warrior in town. Come on, Boner, you're nearly dead.
No.
If we're just going to left click. Bybee, good afternoon. Die.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Is my unarmed combat not going up? Look at that kid on the other side of the bridge. Alright, kid. Go to school or this'll happen. Fuck it. Come on, pal. What exactly are you guarding against?
Damn you. Now that was a punch.
There was about 2,400 punches. I think I've earned my gold.
You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
You alright, Boner? Can't do a fucking single 1 HP of damage. Alright, son.
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where I go, but I'm not here.
Oddly, I know the feeling. Right, I'm not going to find Nightshade in this town, am I? I'm just going to find... That was worth 100 gold, apparently. I could have picked his pockets and got 200. But he was impressed with that single punch. 1 gold per 3 hits. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? Damn it! Right, what's next? I need to go and clear out a dungeon next called Folganther, apparently, according to my notes. Find the source of power in Folgant. It's not far away, it's just to the north. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going on foot. As a surprise to nobody, I'm going to do this on foot and try and find some Nightshade along the Khe. Worth it hard or hardly worth it? It's always worth it hard when you're fighting Boner Trim. God, it's warm as knobs in here, by the way. Stupid summer rolling in, slowly. Gradually. Yeah, I'm going hardly worth it. Right, there's a shout that I haven't collected in this place, and I keep getting couriers wandering up to me and saying, come in here and have this shout. One of them told me to go this way. Apparently there's some friendly stranger that's offering me shouts. I think it's Parthenax. Because I really like the idea of Parthenax sat on his fucking eatery up there at the top of the throat of the world with his glasses on his nose and a little notepad writing notes and giving them to a terrified courier. Right, Nightshade. Look out for Nightshade. Nightshade is not the big droopy purple one. It's a bit smaller and blue. There's a couple of trolls over there. Look, I think it's fucking cheeky and war dodge. The issue is Nightshade and Deathbell look almost fucking identical, which is not helpful. Alright, there's the two. Look how close this place is to Solitude, by the way. You could probably spit off the Blue Palace and spit on this too. Yeah, apparently there's a dragon shout in there. How long do you think it takes me once I get into the dungeon to earn as much gold as it took me to beat Boner up? Nightshade? Nightshade? This might be the first stream in ages as well where I don't go to the Rift. Hello, Nightshade? I would hate to tear my Parthenax. That's your collarbone, not your collarbone, your tailbone, right? So it's just a good old-fashioned camp. Is there anybody here that's alive? Notebook. Dinus Varlan's journal. 8th of the Morning Star. Oh god, this is long. How long has it been since I first heard the Galder legend? 80 years? 100? I can think of nothing else now. My goal is at hand. After years of searching, I finally traced the ivory claw to a collector in Bravel. Bravel's that near South America. His death was necessary, but I have it at last. I have it. 3 days of non-stop riding and I've reached Anvil ahead of my pursuers and took passage on the ice runner bound for Solitude. The other passengers are becoming suspicious. Returning from dinner, I caught one brute rooting around in my quarters. He almost found the claw. Had the captain not intervened, I would have flayed him alive. I hope to spend the voyage sequestered in my room, reviewing my notes and preparing spells, but I need to deflect some attention from myself. I'll have to mingle, pretend to be just another party mage for now. The brute claims to be an adventurer, off to seek his fortune in the ruins of Skyrim with his companions. Perhaps I can turn this to my advantage and use them as fodder for the traps and Draugr within the tombs. I can see the greed in his eyes. Yeah, that should work. 3 weeks to Solitude. The captain says, if I've suffered these fools longer, then I'll swim. Hang on. Captain says, if I have to suffer these fools longer, then I'll swim. With the brute and his companions in tow, I led our band across the marsh to Folgenthur, where we made camp for the night. That's what I'm studying now, right? Little has changed since my first expedition 10 years ago, but this time I have the claw, and I will have the amulet. I spent all night preparing a synopsis of my notes in case some fragment of the tale or piece of ancient lore may be needed to bypass the wards within the tomb. Then I cast all my books and scrolls into the fire and reduced my life's work to ashes. At long last, today is the day of reckoning. If I cannot have the amulet, no one will. What she guesses that Daenus Varlin is the final boss. He's been corrupted by something when he took the, was it Iron Claw or whatever? Balls deep. Right, let's chase after him. Again, you walk towards something in this game, and lo and behold, tons of quests. That's death bell all over the place. Now, collarbones collected to your tailbone. You are one fucking disgusting creature, Trip. There's 8 gold there. That's 8% of a bona fide, and I just picked it out of nothing. Some more gold. I don't know why I'm so desperate for gold at this point, because I have all the houses. Thought it was the tasty stuff I found on the ground. Tiny, tasty stones. You are. Okay, so these lads got far. They got drogged to death in oh, there's a trap. I've got Lightfoot though, haven't I? So I can't trigger the trap. Another 7% of a bona fide. 9% of a bona fide. 3% of a bona fide. That guy had absolute... Jesus Christ, what the hell happened to you? Came back into hearing Trim being called disgusting. It seems everything's normal around here. Yeah, it is. There are equal amounts of Draugr dead as man. Are we to assume that... I think the boss, the guy, Darlan guy that wrote the letter, I think he's gone fucking loopy. Hey, there's where the claw goes in. I'd activate the keyhole. Ivory claw is the one I'm looking for. Collecting a load of gems that I can't sell. Well played. I don't get it. I guess I've got to go further down, right, and get some clues. I can hear a Draugr. See a Draugr. Hello, friend. Listen, I've just fought fucking Boner of Morthal. I don't need your shit. Draugr White. That's Jimmy White's brother, I think. I came in to see dead bodies everywhere. I didn't know we were playing Kerbal today. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Good morning, Chaz. Speaking of Kerbal, Kerbal's having a bit of a... Oh, for fuck's sake, what now? I mean, I don't mind, because I can just do this. Yeah, Kerbal's dead, apparently. Kerbal is it's having a renaissance, shall we say, on Friday. There's been an issue. Something's gone wrong aboard the space station and it needs to come out of orbit. Actually, that's a good question. She went flying. Do we deorbit the space station? Because the frame rate and the terrible build quality is... I think we have to admit that that thing's never going anywhere. But, worse than that, there's been an outbreak on board. I don't know if I'm not blaming Scotty, I'm not blaming Mina, I'm not blaming Eric, I'm not blaming Lundios, I'm not blaming any of the oranges that are on there either. But something has happened on board, and there is a very grave need to return the Kerbals back to Kerbin for investigation because there is a COVID-21 outbreak. The Mombi is compromised. So what I'm going to do on Friday is I mean, I don't think Tagslack and Siddles are going to be able to recover Jamwedge from orbit, but Tagsack and Siddles are going to need to... Oh, for fuck's... They're going to need to be brought home for testing. Can I actually not... send it to the sun? Or the paper? I don't think they're going to be able to rescue Jamwedge, and Jamwedge is... We're going to have to think of a way of bringing Jamwedge back home. But Siddles and Tagsack are going to have to come back for testing, because if they're infected, they might infect Jamwedge. So Jamwedge is going to have to be a job for the future. I mean, COVID... No, Poovid. It's like COVID, but it's 10 times more deadly, and it's related to Trim. Oh, look, Trim said it was related to him, but he's not even on the fucking space station, so I think it might have started in the pizzeria. There he is! Okay, I found the guy dead. Also, I found a quest item, and the ivory dragon thing. Danus Varlan's notes. Kirby 19. Fucking hell. That's so silly. I like it. Unfortunately, it's Poovid. Right, here's the guy's notes. How to summarise a lifetime of research. So little of what I've learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times, the age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Golden Name. I know not what awaits us within Folgenthur, so here, then, is the truth of the tale as best I've been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, the Archmage Galder was revered throughout the North. Wisdom, wealth, honour, and power were his, and even Ysgramor's heirs sought his counsel. Smothered by his shadow, Galder's 3 sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually Gyric the eldest discovered its source. A mysterious amulet from which he never parted. Together they conspired to murder their father in his sleep and divide his amulet between them, and so it was done. Consumed by their newfound power, the brothers laid waste to the surrounding villages. So great was the carnage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages led by Archmage Gearman to subdue the brothers. After a devastating battle, the 3 fled the field. Micrel the youngest was run to ground in Folgenthur in the ancient barrow at the foot of Solitude, and though he fought for 3 days and nights, he was at last overcome and entombed, his crypt sealed by an ivory claw. Gearman pursued Gyric to the shattered crypts of Sarthal, half buried then. 10 veteran wizards fell before Gyric's elemental magic, but he could not overcome them all together. He too fell and was sealed within the ruined city. And at last, Sigis was cornered in the southernmost reaches of Skyrim. He challenged Lord Gearman to a duel, knowing his foe was honour-bound to accept, and they clashed in battle, matched strength for strength, and fell together on the field before Iverstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Gearman in the lake which still bears his name, and had Sigis sealed within, forever guarded by the one who slew him. Galder himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood, in the place called Reachwater Rock, and when it was done, King Harold issued an edict. The name and deeds of Galder and his sons were to be expunged from every record, every chronicle, under pain of death. No word of them was to be spoken, lest any tried to recover the amulet that had been sealed there at a great cost. And so it was done, but little survived the ages. 4,000 years have passed, and the tombs remain sealed. The fragments of the Galder amulet lie within, and since the day I first heard the rumour, I've felt its power calling to me, pulling at me. I will be the one to reclaim it, restore it, bear it out into the world once more, and I must have it. I fucking must! Did I just get a major quest? Why the hell did I come into this fucking cave? Read the book, they said. Shit. Alright then, Danus Varlan, I'll do it. I've got no fucking choice. There's not much kinky in that story. I know, right? It's almost like it wasn't porn by me, weirdly. Which is disgusting. Right, let me deal with these lads. I'll go down and get the word of power. Oh, that guy got chopped. And we'll work on it from there. Yeah, so what I was saying about Kerbal. The hell, that guy got felled by his own trap. What was he doing? That guy was amazing. Yeah, so basically, I think we might have to go balls deep on the story of Kerbal. Does that sound good? Also, as well, to make it a bit smoother, I have done the biggest of all big bitch moves, and I'm allowing myself, only in space, so not in any atmosphere or anywhere, only in space, to quick save and quick load. Unless a Kerbal dies. It's just for navigation, basically. Does that make sense? So there's less time with me messing around with circles and more time doing the good stuff. I had a feeling I was getting followed. Is that fair? Because I think the problem is the old trial and error version of the Doomhaus fucking playthroughs. The good stuff. What I mean by the good stuff, baby, is good old-fashioned Kerbal death. Which is what everybody wants to see, let's be honest. That one and then that one? No, so that one up. That one up. Then that one up. There we go. Because a lot of Kerbal is like a launch and then me messing around with circles only for it not to happen. It was the word good that threw me off. Okay, good in relative terms. Nice trap, nerd. Watch it kill me now. Fucking dickhead. You just did a puzzle with ease. What the hell's happening? I don't know. That's a good point. Is that a sign that the rest of the playthrough today is going to go to shit? Oh god, there's another one. What the hell is this? The Council of the Elders? See, this is why this game needs higher difficulties. Jesus. Hello? What the fuck, how did that get in here? Is there a mage somewhere that I can't see? Oh, that actually makes no sense. I got shot though. Where is the guy? Oh fuck, I opened this door, I see. Friend? Shit, this guy's not going to get one shot. Why are mages the ones with the most armour in Skyrim compared to warriors? Among the Draugr, at least. I'm just glad I haven't fought any Falmer in ages. Although I shouldn't have said that, because I'm going to Markarth later. I'll probably pay for saying that. What's this? Just an empty cave. Is this a place? No, this is a different place. Can I activate these? But what am I going to gain from doing this puzzle? There's no door or something that I can't get through. Let me pull this chain. So the plan for Kerbal on Friday, which I keep trying to say... Ow. Have I fallen for that twice now? I'm assuming that puzzle fixes this bullshit, right? Or does the... No, because that does the walls. What does this one do? Same thing. Is this an alternate version of the same room? Yeah. I'm never going to explain what's happening in Kerbal, am I? What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a containment unit, like a big truck, and I'm going to park it in the car park just outside of the common room area. The what's it called, Trim? You know, you played Skyrim before. Not Skyrim. Wait, somebody write this down. Snake, fish, bird. Snake, fish, bird. Snake, fish, bird. Not Pokeballs. Snake, fish, bird. Thank you, bye, Pete. Canary over here, look at that. Snake, fish, fillet. So if I replicate that now, we'll just do it straight first. Snake, fish, bird, and pull the chain. Yeah, and we're gonna go up. We're gonna build something that can bring everybody back from the Mombi. Wait, what did I do? Okay, snake, fish, bird. What a pro. I saw that before you two did. Stop getting all high and mighty with me. So we'll do it the opposite way. Snake, fish. Why are they all facing weird ways? I mean, that's the opposite, right? Oh no, that's the mirror image of the other room. There's an arrow on the floor. Oh, you're right. Snake, what is it? Snake, fish, bird. Didn't see the arrows, you're right. Snake, fish, bird. Ah. Did the other place have that as well? Did the other one do the same? Yeah, another thing I was going to say is, what if we have to try and find a vaccine in Kerbal? Snake, fish. Yeah, snake, fish, bird. So I wonder if it's just mirrored, because the rooms are mirrored. So it would be bird, fish, snake. Thanks, Bivey. It was making me cry missing them. Alright, everybody. So this is snake, and this is bird. Fucking Skyrim puzzles. They're either ridiculously easy, or ridiculously easy and you overthink it. This might not be right either, to be frank. There we go, lovely. So it was what I said originally, I just didn't see the fucking arrows. Yeah, what if there is a vaccine, but we have to unlock the entire fucking tech tree to use it? Tried to let him see it, but didn't have the patience. Thank you, baby. Oh yeah, 7 days tonight, baby. As somebody earlier indicated, solved a puzzle with ease. It was dearest Trim. You know how everybody's so nice to me. Silver ring. Oh, the season started up again, Trim? Good. Fuck. Should be up for it if I'm feeling well, Roger. Roger. It's the blood moon this evening, baby. we've got, oh shit, we've got a few jobs that need doing. If you're around as well, Eric, you should see this patch. It's super good. You don't have to say if you're not, but if you are around, it's cool. It's weird. And Santa, you're still around, right? Training starts tomorrow. Game should start on the 11th. Good shit. Confident? Oof, that was a lot of Draugr. Can you please stop? Teams have dropped out too, so we're looking good right now. The only team in the league and you come last. I mean, technically you're always going to come last if you're the only team in the league, right? Somebody has to. Right, I'll take the scraps of gold. It's not the most important thing in the world, but I'll take it. Do I need steel for anything house related? I might do. But I don't know if I do. I don't know. Yeah, we've got a few jobs that need doing in 7 days. We need, well, for a start off, nobody had... What did I do? I forgot to put the fucking code in, didn't I? What a pro. It's not technically classed as a key, is it? No, it is an ivory dragon claw. See, these puzzles... bird, dragon. These puzzles are fucking... They're very easy, right? But here's the question. Are they this easy just to keep the Draugr out? Is it not to keep people in? People out? Is it to keep Draugr in? Or out, or whatever? It might be just to stop the animated Draugr from wandering between passages. Might pop in for 7 days, good. Thank you, baby. The patch is so good, Eric. The latest patch is just a shooter compared to it is amazing how much they've taken out. The best thing I like about the new patch, or the old patch that we're playing, is that you learn by doing. If you want to be a better cook, you have to cook and cook and cook, and then you get better at cooking. If you want to be a toolsmith, you have to make tool after tool after tool, and each one is better than the last. But in the modern game, if you want to be a good chef, you just kill zombies and spend talent and spend the experience. If you want to be a fucking carpenter, you just kill zombies and spend the experience. If you want to learn how to be a first aid person, you just kill zombies. Yeah, they really do. I don't understand it. But in this game, I mean, it's got its flaws, don't get me wrong, but it's a fucking survival game. It's so good. It's not good, it's shit, but it's better. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. Yeah, look what Scotty said then. We actually think that you get wet when you exercise from sweat. And the change in weather is a sight to be seen. Like, we was like sweating and exercising. Do you know what we had to do? Koala built an assault course in the house, so at night when we're waiting for sunrise we can run around on the assault course and level up our fucking athletic skill. It's such a weird game. Statpuss, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Would you believe it, Statpuss? I walked into a building nearby and I found yet another main quest. It's main quest after main quest after goddamn main quest in this place. Are you well, Statpuss? Yeah, somebody cut a hole in the... that sounds a lot like the last boss. Somebody cut a hole in the roof and the nice, lovely weather turned to snow. And Scotty's bedroll was buried when we finally found it. Ow, ow, he's got some sort of vampiric debuff. This is the first sun, right? Should go down easy enough. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Like, it's at the point where you might have to take out different sets of armour just in case the weather turns. There it is. The Galder Amulet Fragment. Amulet Fragment. Increases your health by 30 points. If I get all three of these, I could make some super duper mage necklace, apparently, which is what the quest is. Ruja. Find the Galder Amulet Fragment, and this is the Writ of Sealing. Galder Blackblade. That's a cool looking sword. Writ of Sealing. Be bound here, Mickrel, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. This is kind of cool. Fuck off, Draugr, please. I did hear something. Did this guy just arise from the tomb and fall down dead? Did he miss his cue? I just got 26% of a bona fight right there. Did you see that? Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. I'm good. I've decided to give myself a half day tomorrow. My boss is the best. All the perks of being self-employed, right? Good shit. I think we all deserve half a day now and lately, don't we? Fucking hell. The scariest thing is we might actually be going back to the real world shortly. Shudder to think. It's Friday tomorrow, so good. Wait. I believe that for a second as well. It's shit for brains. I'm all confident about Kerbal, but not that confident where I'm going to do it tomorrow. There's my dragon wall. Is there going to be any more enemies before I get comfortable? Definitely take the gold. I do think the potions of lasting potency have got to be some sort of stimulant, right? A Debella amulet. I'm getting so many of these now. I bought one. I wasted 200 gold on that thing. Holy shit! Look at that. Glass armor of major alteration. That's the jazziest armor I've ever seen. What the hell's that sound? It sounds like Newcastle fans. freeze. Oh, I got a bit of frost breath. I'm alright with that. Imagine making a hammer out of glass. An absolute glass cannon, as is the way. As good as Friday, it's as good as Friday tomorrow. I think that's why they call it good. That's why they call it Good Friday. Oh, I get you now, Trim. Yes, you're right. God, I know absolutely shit all lately. Started to realise that without the radio at work, I just don't know anything. What the hell's sarcophagus lid? Am I going to burst out one of these like a Draugr? Yes. Could somebody explain bank holidays to Stubbler? I mean, that means technically on Friday I don't have to stream. Because I did make a pledge a million years ago that I don't have to stream on Friday on bank holidays. It was COVID that fucked that plan up. But anyway, we live in this place now, so with her upstairs working away or whatever, I don't have to worry about hogging the house while she's in. Everybody wants the golden aqua armor. What's the superhero that I don't know any of this stuff? Forgive my ignorance. That Jason Momoa plays. He dresses like that, right? Aquaman. I should have fucking thought, shouldn't I? Aquaman. What's the guy that wears aqua armor called? Fuck off. Shut up, Trim. You don't know me. Fish Lad, that's him. Long ago, Archmage Golder was murdered by his 3 sons, so did I get what I needed from Folgenthal? Yes, I did. And I got the other thing ticked off. Roger. Right, pick up Alkirion, see if I can find any Nightshade while I'm in town, and then I am going, ladies and gentlemen, get a load of this, then I am going to Vulgar Castle to ask Mothman if he will marry me. Fish Lad and Chippy Boy, crime busters of the sea. Fuck. Yeah, if he'll hopefully marry me. I don't know if you can marry Mothman. I had it accidentally confirmed that you can't marry Serana, who was a character from the DLC. The same DLC that Mothman's from. But I'm going to go to that castle anyway and see if he'll take my hand in marriage. If he will not, then I'm going for the second choice, which is the angry blacksmith orc lady in Markarth, who has been nothing but abusive to prisoners since we first met. Does that sound right? You can't marry Ham. What kind of game am I playing, really? Do I sleep the night? What time is it? 2 AM. Tell you what I'm going to do. Can I start this fire? Is that a thing? I'll just give it like a... Can you actually start fires? If I could, that would be oddly beautiful, but I don't think you can. Oh, it played with my emotions, but it's not to be. God fucking damn it. Right, boys and girls, quick midstream break. I'm going to stand here by the cold fire that wasn't. That was a good view. Is that a good view? A good view? That's sort of a good view. A bleak view, but a good view. And while as the sun rises, I will go for a swift midstream break. And then it's time to go to Vulgar Castle and see if the Mothman himself will give me a big marry. Right. Don't listen to Gwynblade Stubbler. You can marry any processed meat you want to. Love is love. Shout out to 2021 Easy Green. Right, I'll be back. 2 minutes.
WMPH 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 Shamrock 1.
Was the music loud enough to drown that out? I'm hoping so. Jesus, Trim! Alright, music, can you just... You are grand and beautiful and all that, but just... Can you just... Ham is one thing, but processed meats are another. He once brought home some Billy Bear meat, and our Nana went talked to him for 6 months. Did I? I can't imagine I didn't ever want to eat anything like that when I was a kid. Ham or anything. But I was a picky eater as a babe. I don't remember ever... The thought of all that stuff made me feel ill. Is that the clown meat that looks like it? Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm going to say you made it up, but it sounds believable. Trim, thank you for the bits. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. It's so nice out there. Oh. Starting to realise the nice weather's a good thing because it means that we have a nice quiet stream. Oh, it's definitely a thing, Eric, yeah. What I was saying is the other day about people taking me seriously. Thing is, though, alright, everybody, did you believe that I probably brought a pack of that stuff home? The thing is, Gwynblade, is you made me believe it. Your bullshit's too strong. As we learned yesterday, Gwynblade and I got involved in some high-powered Doomhaus bullshit in Discord and even managed to believe it ourselves. This fucking place. Right. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. What's next on the list? Oh yeah, I have to go and see Mothman. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the sound of the can opening, what would you say is in this can? I'm thirsty as knobs as well now. Right, where am I? I am in Vulgar. I need to go back to Morthal. Cloudy Lemonade says Eric. Cream Soda says Scotty. Statpus says Supermarket Brand Fanta. God, you know me too well. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Says Pepsi Max. I need to keep an eye out for Nightshade, actually. Alcarion says Dandelion and Burdock. Why is there no Nightshade anywhere? I'm trying to think where else is marshy. Could you consider the volcanic area marshy? It ain't really, is it? It's just really wet. But also hot. It's summer. Are you still not done? I've completed the main quest, Talonus. Welcome to the stream. But I've not beat the game yet. I'm trying to empty my quest log, but also keep filling it as well. Every time I look under any rock or stone anywhere in game, I find another fucking major quest. God damn it. Easy Green says cream soda. Talonus, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. The answer was, ladies and gents. Let me just peruse this list of guesses right now. The answer was... Is that the third time in a row that I've finessed everybody? I think it might be. Whoa. Completely finessed. Good stuff. Yeah, do you know what I mean though, Talonus? I beat the main quest and everything. I think I've beaten all, well, most of the major quests, but I just have that feeling that I've not done everything yet. Just that, like, that. You know what I mean? And as a result, I need to keep searching. But first, I'm going to go to... Oh, God, I heard Mikey... Oh, shit, it's Mikey B and Easy Green. Do you think they know that Mina got killed the other day? I'm not saying it to him if you don't. Godspeed, young'uns. Do Mina proud. It's easy to finesse. I guess it is, Scotty, that's true. Timmy, welcome to the stream as well. Fucking horse shit, I hope they breed. What? Easy Green and Mikey B? You got some tough decisions ahead of you, Easy Green. I guess it is actually Scotty, yeah. Maybe, let's see if I can finesse everybody for the entire summer. How's it going, Timmy? Good morning. The can is actually very fizzy water. I said that like that was a stupid thing, but you can actually get carbonated water, right? Although why would you? Right, I've got a bit of a journey on my hands. I am going to go and get married. I'll hopefully get married. I'm going to go over to Mothman. What if Mothman's no longer in Castle Vulgar? I need to go over to the vampire place in the northwest. I'm going to speak to the guy that we have all decided is the best character in Skyrim. Fucking dragons. There's always a dragon in Morthal. I think Alcarion's just survived again another dragon attack. By the way, can I just say, while I'm here, I love it in games, or in anything really, where the snowy areas have a tiny hint of purple. Like this. It looks so beautiful. I think it might be a sunrise thing. But it always looks so good. Like Winter Spring is the perfect example of that. It's going well. Glad to hear it, Timmy. Everybody wish me luck. I'm going to go and propose. I'm sure, Eric, you could actually see images of them breeding if you look really hard on the internet. I mean, don't, but I'm sure you could. There is the Doomer camp. What are they shooting at? They're shooting at each other. Nope, they're shooting at me. Yeah, don't look that up. Well, I think this game did. Everybody says this game's a bit grey and a bit brown and a bit sort of washed out. And it's true, it is. But when there's just that tiny flash of colour like this, it looks fucking beautiful. Yeah, Rule 69. Surely there is a Rule 69 on the internet, right? What's Rule 69 of the internet? Probably Rule 69 of the internet is whenever somebody asks for a number, you say 69. Rule 69 of the internet is no dogs. Is that the Keith Ladd amendment? But whenever you hear 69, you must say, nice. Yeah, true. It's impossible, by the way. Whenever anybody's drawing a diagram or sort of like got the back of a fag packet or the back of a beer mat and they're drawing some diagram on it or something, you have to say, is he drawing a dog? It's like written in stone. There's not going to be any nightshade around Dragon's Bridge, is there? Have I done all... I think I have visited every single person in Dragon's Bridge. I'll tell you where I might find nightshade and what's the other one? Nernroot. I might be able to buy it if I just go and speak to the right people. Wait, how do I get down the mountain from this way? Around graves. Actually, that's a point. I did find some nightshade next to the grave where we did the hide and seek with the young girl that time. What the hell's that guy? He's primed and ready for something. He was just squat down at the side of the road. Squat down at the side of the road, I almost dare ask. Solitude is this way. Can you make it down the mountain this way? You can't. Ooh, fucking hellfire. You're going to hurt someone? Christ. I think if I go this way, this leads me up to the Thalmor embassy, but I don't know if there's a path to the left that goes down the north side of the cliffs. The stream title is awful, I just spotted it. Don't think it is. You know what this game's like? It's the Breakfast of Kings. The Thalmor again. Fucking snakes. Where is there any graves that I might be able to check? Yeah, this is where I was thinking. Where is there any graves that I might be able to check around? I'm going Falkreath later if I can act fast enough. So maybe I could go to Falkreath and check the graveyard there, because they talk bang on about that having the biggest graveyard in Skyrim, don't they? Windhelm? Does Windhelm have a big graveyard? I mean, it has that one, doesn't it? But there's nobody really... there's not a great deal of graves. And it's also in the city, so I don't know if anything would grow. What, you agreeing about the stream title? Trim? We're not allowed to tell you where there are any, remember? That's true, that's true. I guess I'm just thinking aloud. But the lady that gave me the quest said that I should be looking around marsh and tundra areas. Or was that for Deathbell? I have it written down somewhere, but I fucked about with my notes since. There's the castle right there. The vampiric castle of Vulgar, where apparently Mothman remains after all that bullshit. And hopefully he's still there, and I can wear my new amulet and say, "Giz a wedding, Mothman." I don't know if there's select characters that you can marry. I don't think there is. Oh, I don't know, actually, to be honest. What the hell is that crab doing? That's exactly what I said to Trimette. Did you wear your amulet of Mara and said, "Here, gives a Mary"? Shut up, Mayek, nobody cares. Stupid Mayek. I've started to distrust Mayek the liar more and more as the playthrough's gone on. God, this part of the world sucks. And I don't mean Yorkshire. Why is that? Why is what, sorry, Trim? Can't remember what I said 15 seconds ago. You're going to have to help me. Oh, I don't trust Bayek the liar. I think it's because he walks funny, like Sothan in Among Us. I wonder if I just go all the way up and down the coast, whether I'll find more. Yeah, there's another Nern route, look. This might be a good way to get on my Nern route. At least he walks, unlike you. Shut up, Trim. I nearly fell downstairs earlier, can you imagine? I'd have turned the stream off. Get this, I nearly fell down the stairs because I was looking outside at how beautiful the weather was. The hell was Emperor Palpatine's just chopping walruses?
You think you stand a chance?
Is she going to kill me? There's a Nern route right there. Oh god, have I got all these bandits now? You after me or are you after Palpatine?
Close enough.
Alright.
That's close enough.
Oh, there's Nern route everywhere. I want it all. I'm sure she didn't just push you out. Just tip me out. Shut up. Wheelbarrow. That might explain why my back's terrible. Sleeping in wheelbarrows. That used to be my trick at house parties when everybody else was trying to find a place to sleep or whatever. I'd nip in the garage and get a wheelbarrow and drag it in the house. It's legitimately comfier than most chairs. Sorry. Yeah, well, yeah, chairs. Slept in the bath at house parties. Is that because you'd been sick all over yourself, Sky? Yeah, the wheelbarrow thing was supposed to... You know what teenagers are like. It was supposed to be a affectation. As everything teenagers ever do is. But in reality, it was actually an incredibly good way of sleeping at parties. It's the comfiest place I could find. All your clothes was in the wash, though, at the time. Right, I'll carry on. Last time I went this way, Koala just vanished by the time I'd returned. So I would strongly suggest you do not follow in her suit. Is anybody about for an hour of GeoGuessr before 7 days? If we do 7 days at 8 and GeoGuessr at 7? Right, this is it. Shall I put my wedding amulet on first? Oh, I'm so nervous. I have a strong feeling he won't accept this. I almost did get really drunk. I was put in the bath because I spewed all over myself. It was such a beautiful romantic story. Should be around for the latter part of GeoGuessr. Roger. I slept with boys at parties. Big respect. I mean, you do, right? Wherever you can lay your head. I don't miss pubs, I don't miss clubs, I don't miss drinking in all of them different places. What I miss is house parties. It's the peak of being a fucking teenager, that. Oh, it's nice to see the people at Vulgar Castle are still absolute animals. Look at this, by the way. I worked for these people once.
Ronthal, where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for?
Yes. That... There were, well... complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, Farron, of course. I'll see to it.
Hello, Serana. It's been a while.
Yes?
Oh, never mind. Right, this is the big one. Can we find Mothman? Last I saw him, he was up there. That's not him, is it? Where is Mothman? Is that him? No, it's Farron Sadri. Mothman used to sit on this chair. He was so beautiful when he did. Is that Nightshade? Fucking death bell, of course it is. Hey, that guy said it was talking about alchemical ingredients. Surely vampires keep Nightshade on them. Let me just, before I go find it. Surely sleeping in a bath is asking to be spewed, pissed and shit on. One of the more beautiful sentences you've ever said, Gwynblet. That better not be Mothman. No, it's not. Who's the alchemist? Farron?
Quite bold to return here as a mortal. Some will take offense.
Shut up. Ron
You
Phil.
really ought to become one of us again.
What are you doing here like that?
Bad for your health.
No, you must get away. If I'm seen talking to you, they'll blame me.
Oh, shit. Wait, can I not talk to Mothman? Because I'm mortal. Tell me I don't have to become a fucking vampire. Are you kidding me? That Ron Phil guy, isn't that the stuff that does what it says on the tin? Mothman, where are you? You shit in the bath. Brilliant. That's not tomorrow's stream title, by the way. I can't find Mothman. Ron Field is from a sitcom, right? Yeah, Home Improvement. With Watson that puts his head over the fence. I know exactly what you mean, Eric. Mothman.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
I can't marry Mothman. Sorry, Mothman. I hate it when you go, Mothman, but I love watching you leave. He's blind, he can't see the amulet. Get him to feel your amulet. Nightshade. Let's face facts, though. It's not an option, is it? I can't marry Mothman. So does that mean that I have to marry the angry orc lady who bullies me? I think I might have to.
Oh no, I can't marry Mothman. This is the worst day of my nightshade.
Shut up. I've got quests to finish. Listen, Mothman, my man, Mothman. Extramarital affair?
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
Shut up mocking me. Alright then, we're gonna have to go with the bullying orc lady in Markarth. Oh. I know I'm asexual and often get things wrong, but this was not what I was expecting when you said he was the sexiest, I think, man in Skyrim. He's absolutely beautiful. Mothman.
Harkon's short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power, he failed to consider the full consequences of his plans.
There's a lot to be said, though, Statpus, that when you look like this, opting for a blind partner was maybe the way. Fuck! His eye rag looks grubby. I will not have Mothman insulted in my own house. I love you, Mothman. Fuck! Chaz, we can't marry him. The game won't let us marry Mothman. I'm so sad. This is sadder than when Bambi's mum died. I guess you'd have to get a mod to marry Mothman. You need to mod to marry Hamgirl. Yeah, true. Shit. Stubbler has an elderly blind hermit fetish. He's got a lot of shit for it at school. Fuck. I went to set off fogger in my shed and there was a birdie. I had to wait for him to fly out the door and didn't want the chemical to kill him. Oh, shit. Did he get out, Timmy? I hope he did. For getting rid of wasps. Fuck. Give up, Stubbler. He's just not that into you. What kind of rinses people of Nightshade, then? What the hell? Is he asleep? Did you just... Ron Seal?
You are mortal. What are you doing here like that? No, no, you must get away. If I'm seen talking to you, they'll blame me.
They don't like the fact I'm mortal, do they? Have you noticed? I think they're a little bit prejudiced. Serana, you're the only redeeming character in this place. I must leave. Jeez, this place is disgusting. Ooh, Nightshade. Ooh, Nightshade. Hey, this is good, though. There's some good Nightshade here. Hello, Serana, 1 second. Can I maybe go into the... No, I can't, can I? That'll take ages. Now I've got to get out of here. Thank you, Serana. You're not Serana. Hello,
If you're
man.
not one of us, you're just another piece of meat.
Excuse me?
Talk to Serana and decide which you want to be.
I'm going to rob them of all their Nightshade and then get out of here. I don't like this place anymore. Not only will they not let me marry who I want to, they're also not very welcoming. The amulet mechanic here is a bit dicey, surely. Well, apparently that's how it works in Skyrim. This is prejudice, making it illegal for Mothman to marry an orc. I know, right? Stupid vampires. I'm starting to think they're not the best people, morally. Quick Google shows someone on a fandom wiki asking how to marry Mothman in 2018 and no one ever replied. This is why the internet is a dump, because there's nobody of refined taste anywhere on it, evidently. Apart from that one guy. What's his name, Statpuss? I'm marrying him instead. It's you and that one 2018 game. What's his name? Trim. Fuck. And they're all on the dark web. Who's going to be the lucky one? Well, I'm thinking, Timmy, the only other option was ever an orcish lady in Markarth who was a blacksmith, and every time I tried to learn any blacksmithing related thing from her, she would bully the shit out of me. Does that sound like a worthy match for Dearest Prisoner? I think I'm going to have to marry Angry Lady. I mean, it does suit, right, for Prisoner to finally settle down with Angry Lady. Sounds like the only match for Prisoner. Let's go and speak to her. Go to Markarth. I'm just going to check for Nirnroot on my way back, though, because I need it. As well as Nightshade, would you believe? I'm going to be saying Nirnroot and Nightshade until my bloody... His name is a fandom user. A fandom user. The only person... To be honest, like, jokes aside, I'm surprised anybody other than us wanted to marry Mothman. I don't think there is any other Moth Priests in the game, right? It makes me wonder about the amulet mechanic, though. What was I saying before? I interrupted myself. Yeah, Gwynblade, the amulet mechanic, the Temple of Mara. Mara being the goddess of love, or god of love, or whatever. The guy in there said, everything in Skyrim, from life to death to love, is abrupt. So if you can prove yourself worthy, marriage is an easy thing to come by. Simply wear this... It's like, what do they call them? What do they call them? Horrible, horrible parties. Oh, what are they called? They're not similar to Lock and Key, but they've got the like traffic light things where it says green if you're up for it, whatever it is. Not swingers. Swingers is your answer to every question. No, it's like you wear like a red sticker if you're absolutely unavailable, an amber sticker if you're not sure, or a green sticker if you're looking to meet people. And as with all of those things, it's 90% young lads. Not an orgy, Chaz, not a swingers club. Pfft. Are they just called traffic light parties, Statpuss? They might be. I think it's like that, though. Basically, the green light is the same as this amulet. Christmas works Christmas party. Trim had to order his brown sticker specifically. And no, he got it from being on that register, I heard, Gwynblade. Yeah, traffic. I think it's a traffic light party, right? Well, let's go to Markarth anyway. I'm going to wave my traffic light in this orcish lady's face and see if she's up for it. Yeah, if you compare statements like that to the real world, it starts to get a bit trickier. Can I get down here? Yeah, let's go to Markarth. It's a bit of a ride, but everything in this game is a bit of a ride. Apart from Mothman, of course. Is that like bracelets high school girls wear to show how promiscuous they are? Is that a thing?
Huh?
I thought them bracelets were for cancer awareness. And anti-bullying. Holy shit, they were huge just as I was coming out of college. Remember them things? The Live Strong bracelets, the Lance Armstrong thing, and the anti-bullying one. Everybody had a yellow and blue rubber wristband on at one point. Guy got fired after our last works Christmas party. We was coked out of his head, walked into the girls' toilets and whipped his willy out. Oh, brilliant. Merry fucking Christmas. I bet it didn't take long to get fired, right? I hope not, anyway. You're an orc with a green light wandering through a huge digital world where everyone else is hard red. That's true. Oh, that's just made me feel all sympathetic for dearest prisoner. He's got a green face, that's how willing he is to mingle. Nightshade! That's not nightshade, that's fucking lavender. Or it looks like lavender, what's it called in Skyrim? Alright, it's called lavender, pretty good. He turned up to work at 8 o'clock the following Monday and was walked out by security at 10 past. Justice served, I think we call that around these parts. And by these parts, I mean the globe. Fucking hell. Works parties. Is there anything redeeming about the Works Christmas party? Even if you're in the best company in the world. Right, let me go. I always get lost on the way to Markarth. If I'm approaching Markarth from the north, I just can't work out how to do it. What? Is that dragon that was doing big stunts around the mountain west of Solitude for 4 months and I just left it? Did it just die of old age waiting for me to finally get around to killing it? Looks like his stunts didn't pay off. Is that what he did? He went for a big varial heel flip off the top of that mountain and got shot.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Don't drop rocks, please. Died of boredom. Go join the Skyrim, mate. Go work for Bethesda, they said. You'll be able to fly around and eat whoever you want, they said. Shouldn't have landed in Prisoner's playthrough, we said. Oh, yeah, I guess it would release it. I think you have to actually land a killing blow on it for it to release its soul, Eric. And there are some dragons in this game. I've seen a dragon now. Is there a dragon flying around Rorikstead in front? Do you see that? God, I love how that is still cool. This game's old as Todgers, and we've played it for ages. Yet it's still impressive. Right, Markarth this way. Ignore the bandits, as always. Look, Trim, you talk about why I do or don't trust Mike the liar. How the hell has he got here this fast? Do you know why I don't trust Mike the liar? Because he fast travels. I've got my brown sticker ready. Is that for your appointment at 6 o'clock, Trim? I felt like I've read a lot of questionable things in the last hour. The most important one, of course, was not being able to marry Mothman. You may mock me, but I had a whole future planned out with dearest Mothman.
Now you're mine.
Ow! No, Alkarion, stay alive. I thought Alkarion was dead then. Just made him jump. We're all good, we're all fine. Everybody relax. The one problem I like that this area is the Reach. I don't mind the Reach. No, I'm not calling tomorrow's stream Reach around, but I did think of it, but I'm not doing it. I like the Reach, it looks cool, and I like the Forsworn stuff, and I like Markarth, but god damn is it hard to navigate. Just the liar, just change it for the last hour. Mike the Liar, I think that's my dad. I don't think it's necessarily called Mike. That would be the best character in Skyrim history. Mike the Liar. Fucking hell, Sam. Right, Markarth. Markarth is another area where I've got barely any quests from. I might just have a little walk around and investigate. Better for a Halo game. Yeah, I played Halo Reach on stream, and I think I might have had a couple of streams called, like, Within Reach and Life's a Reach, or Life is Reachy, and stuff like that. Reach around, Jesus.
Cleared out, I guess.
Halo Reach around. Right, which way to Markarth? Stop fucking hurting Alkarion. I was looking, by the way, earlier. I was fixing the YouTube channel earlier yesterday. And I can't remember who it was who suggested it, but I actually went with it. The Mass Effect stream called All Killer, No Flotilla. That's pretty good. Then you play this and go for fucking Dwemer Watson. I mean, the most famous bad one that I've had, Scotty, was when I was playing Grand Theft Auto 4. Doing missions for the rapper in the north, in the central island called Dwayne. And in an absolute moment of is there a word called uncreativity? I called the fucking stream Dwayne Pipe. It was the best I could think of at short notice. I've never explored these areas. There's a farm and what looks to be a... They're not tombs, are they? That's a mine. Is that a mine? Hello, friend.
You look awful. Better not get me sick.
I'm not sick. I've not got COVID-21 if you're asking. I was just wondering if you've lived here long. I'm just getting to know the people of the area.
What kind of question is that? Look at me. Is this a young man's face? I've been here 50 years, and nothing's gonna move me off my land.
Alright. I didn't say there was. Did you say your son is in Hold Hrolden? Did I hear that from the road?
That's right. Old Inn to the south. The oaf doesn't even bother to visit these days. What am I supposed to do if the dragons burn down the farm? You're a traveler, right? I have this letter for him. Let him know how much of a failure he is.
Alright, give us the letter.
Good. You make sure the lug tips you when he gets it.
I was going to say I'm looking for work, but I don't fancy farm work.
What, have you been staring at your feet this whole time? You see that big city up ahead of you?
Yeah.
Markarth? Head over there. Unless you feel like helping my wife pick crops. And then 50 years later, you'll wake up and still be here.
I kind of like this guy. What was the name of the letter that he gave me? Thank you, Regatus.
All right.
What was the name of the letter he gave me? I should have read that. Is it called like Regatus's... Oh, there we go. Regatus's letter. I'm going to read his private missive. Leontius, you idiot. When were you thinking of visiting your family? When your mother was buried in the ground, or after some damn wizard roasts all my crops? You make plans to come back to the farm this season, or I'll put all your old things in a pile and use them as firewood. Your father, Regatus. Sounds like a difficult family to get away from. Let me go speak to his man. Next he'll tell us there's an anarcho-communist syndicate. Called... No. Victus.
Oh, what is this? A visitor to our farm? Oh, do stay for a while, dear.
I mean, I will. What's going on?
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
No, I'm alright. Anything else?
Now don't you let roaches cause you any bother.
He's just asking me to go visit your son, apparently. Down in an inn to the south.
My husband just gets cranky when he doesn't get enough sleep.
Hey, I can relate to that. Thank you both. Everywhere you look, there's a fucking quest. Which means, do I go over there and look for more quests? Because I bet I'm going to fucking find one. What's this lady doing? She's bringing her bucket to the... Going a bit deep if you want to just find water. What's she doing? I don't know whether it's just really Skyrim. Ma'am, you're going to spill your water.
Poor Pavo and Gat. To have lived through a Forsworn attack.
Who?
Another day, another settlement gets attacked.
Which
no place in the Reach is safe from the Forsworn.
Which settlement was attacked?
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
I was asking you a question. Left-hand mine discovered. See, this is why this game's never going to finish, because I can't fucking help myself from sniffing out stuff. I'm interested though. What was the mine? Probably iron, right? If there's a city near it. Hello.
Kolskegger, overrun with Forsworn. What next?
Oh, Kolskegger mine is overrun.
Did you hear that? Pavo was driven out of his mine. Almost everyone is dead.
So there's a mine called Kolskegger, which has been overrun and 2 people have been driven out and everybody got killed.
What if the Forsworn come here? We aren't safe.
I mean, the Forsworn can be talked down, man. Excuse you. We've got a city's guard. Aerith?
Why is everyone so upset? If there's Forsworn, the Jarl will take care of them, right?
Not historically.
Hope Pavel will be able to go back to his mine soon. Everyone needs a home.
I'm guessing somebody's going to give me a quest at some point to clear out Kolskegger mine. Mr. Scarface, nice haircut.
Damn Forsworn. Only a matter of time before they hit here, too.
Yeah, I've been hearing everybody around here talking about the Forsworn. What's happened?
Seems Kolskegger mine got hit by Forsworn. Those madmen get more bold every season.
Right.
Pavo and Gat are the only survivors. I'll be sending word to the Jarl about this, but I don't know when help will come.
You want me to take care of it for you? I'm out here looking for work, I'll be honest.
I'm sure Pavo would be grateful.
Yeah?
And we'd all rest a little easier. But that's nonsense. You can't handle a group of Forsworn by yourself. If their axes don't get you, their magic will.
I mean, I can try. Are you the owner of this place, I'm assuming?
That I do. If you want to grab a pickaxe and dig up some iron, feel free. I'll pay for anything you bring me.
Nah, you're good, friend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another bastard quest. Lovely. I won't go in the mine. I assume it's just an iron mine. Did we kill them? What? I don't think. I don't. Do you know what though, Bybee? The people, the Forsworn. I think we were quite sympathetic with that group, so I might have killed both people. Maybe. Watched that film at the weekend. It was a pretty good film for being 38 years old. Wait, what film's 38? Is there a film called Forsworn or something? Right. I might do a thorough sweep of Markarth and just get it over with. Does that sound alright? It's going to be incredibly boring back half of the stream, but while we're having a quiet one, I might as well make it ultra boring and get some shit done. How about that? There's nobody else anywhere else, is there? No. I haven't been in Markarth for a long time. What time is it? 5 PM. Such good people. I can't marry the... Oh, that's what I'm going to here to do, isn't it? Shall I go and find her already? Oh, you watch Scarface, I see. Oh, Skaggy Scar... Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it is. It's a bit... I mean, it's aged. It's aged. The reason why it's aged badly is the reason why it's still very good. Super, super good. Where was she? No, she was here, wasn't she? No, where is she? She's called Gauze or something. Here she is. This is the person I am to marry. She's very aggressive with me. Gauze.
May your weapons be sharp and your prey fresh.
You grew up in a stronghold, right?
That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain.
She didn't want to be the third wife of some lonely chieftain.
Let me...
I had the Amulet of Dibella, not the Amulet of Mara on. I had the wrong amulet. Do you think I could go back and marry Mothman? I had the wrong amulet on. We've got to try, right? We've got to. But then if Statpus looked it up, and that person on the forum said that you can't marry Mothman, then that's a good sign that that person tried and you can't marry Mothman. Which is innocent on Statpus's part because we'd already confirmed it in our heads. Yeah? No, you're good, Statpus, because in our heads we'd already confirmed that it wasn't possible. You're good, that's not a spoiler. But that makes sense, right? It's a fun watch, but my god, is it ever... It is nowadays, yeah. In the 80s it was amazing, of course. Ah! Fuck, I had the Dibella amulet on. Can't remember who you can and can't marry, apart from a person I married in my first playthrough. Yeah. I'm assuming DLC characters and major story characters may be off the table. But that did confirm that we can't do it, right? So do we put this on now and speak to the lady? His name is... Shit, I don't even know his name. It's like Davius or something. Statpus looked it up though and confirmed. Innocently, because we didn't... We thought we were beyond that point. Dexian Evicus, there you go, thank you, Statpus. Oh, this is an horrible choice though. Do I talk to her now? Tell you what, let me just do this.
Oh, if you need something forged.
Gaza. I'm thinking of forging my future.
That amulet. I've seen the Nords wear these when they're looking to marry. With your strength, you should have no trouble.
Ooh. Interested?
You're strong, clever. I'd be proud to face the challenges of life with you, if you feel the same way.
Do we do it? Press 1 to marry angry orc lady. That's right there. I don't know what to do. Little green orc babies with orange faces. Statpus says do it. Eric says do it. Angry Orc Lady does sound like a good runner-up, it's true. Gaza, if you are as interested as I, then my hand is yours.
And mine is yours.
Ah, prisoner. Look at him, he looks in love. Look at her, she looks like she's going to be sick. Do I have this effect on people? that. You know what, that was oddly sweet. It hurts me to admit. She wasn't angry. Right, what does the quest say? Speak to Marimal about arranging your wedding. So I am actually going to have a wedding, not just be married after the clicky thing. I need to speak to Marimal in Riften. Do you know what? I've spent genuinely. I know this game is a bit wooden in places. I've spent so long playing it that little bit of positive emotional news for Prisoner has made me all happy. Ah. Timmy, welcome back. We're not going to make her the new Lydia, Chaz. Jesus. Oof. Obi-Wan, Yoda and Anakin will be there in ghost form. But it'll be Hayden Christensen, of course. Look! Look! Ah! Does anybody else feel a bit emotional? Beautiful. Right, well I guess I can tick off the old Vulgar castle. Poorest, dearest Mothman. Is there any way you can make it clear to her that she was your second choice? I mean, the one way I'd do that at this point, Statpus, would be to just foosh her own hair clean off the wall that she stood on at the moment. Of course, this is the deluxe edition of Skyrim. Yeah, absolutely. George Lucas has had his dirty fingers all over this version, Eric. Cool. Good. Right, what time is it? It's late at night. Bye, Mrs... What's her surname? Grabagol. She did say she didn't want to be the wife to some third-rate chief... The third wife to some low-rent chieftain, didn't she? Right, the sun's going down ever so slightly. I want to just talk to people in Markarth and make sure I've got nothing major that I'm missing. She doesn't like she's just made a terrible decision and she doesn't seem to be moving. She's just taking a deep breath before she ruins her life. Alright, pal.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
What do you mean by that?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth. The Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
Right. I guess you live in town.
No. I live in a nice house in solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need.
Thank you, Ingvar.
Yeah.
Everybody in this town's so grim. Tell you what, I'm just going to sleep until morning and we'll investigate. Isn't there another blacksmith here named... There's a blacksmith here called Moth. Are you kidding?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
God, I haven't stayed here for a while. I've got a house in Markarth, haven't I?
You want a drink?
Jesus Christ, pushy waitstaff. What's on the menu for Abby?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
I mean, I'm hungry if you've got any C word. Whoa, one Ida sliced cheese wedge. Thank you for Abby.
I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
I have a house in Markarth, don't I? I do, don't I? Because I had to buy one. You know what? Fuck paying. I'm going to go and sleep in my house. Just watch the video of Snoop Dogg getting wiped on Ark. Isn't there a bunch of them going round under different games?
I saw you with the Forsworn. By the old gods, that was something.
You didn't see anything. I was dressed differently that day. Right, I'm just going to go sleep until morning. I think my house is up this way somewhere. Then we'll sniff around a bit.
In all of Markarth.
Moth Grobagal, if that's his name, is related to my fiancée. It's a strange thing to find myself saying. Not Endon's house, is it? I think my house is up here somewhere. I did buy property in Markarth, didn't I? It's got like some fancy name, is this it? Nepo's house, it's not that one. This one? Yeah, Vlindrel Hall. I own property around here. How about that? Get a load of prisoner. Oh, my back's killing me. Everybody stretch. As you can see, I do own property in Markarth, but it's not exactly the most developed place I've lived. Where's my bed? Do I even have a bed? Dark as Todgers in some of these rooms. Imagine filling this place with cheese. Woof. Do I really not have a bed? Oh, I do have a bed. Of course I've got a bed. Right, prisoner. Wait, do we move her into... No, we're going to build a house for her, aren't we? Right, I'm going to sleep for 12, 13, 14, 16-ish. So you're marrying a Mothman's sister. Does that mean she's Moth Lady? And we're not going to, before anybody suggests it, we're not going to suggest she wears a grey robe and a blindfold. Lots of cobwebs and not enough cheese, true.
Oh.
Sothan, my love, welcome to the stream. Sothan, can I give you a bit of positive news? Prisoner, in-game, right now, has just got engaged. There's going to be a wedding, potentially on tomorrow's stream. Lovely. Sothan, thank you for the prime, my love. Are you well? Sothan says, congratulations, who's the lucky goat? And this is why I might turn the stream off and never come. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the prime as well, and thank you for the 33 months. I hate you. Thank you, Sothan.
Red Guard craftsmanship in every piece.
You'd never abandon us, quit lying, that's true. I'm stuck, Timmy, that's why. Sothan, are you well this morning? It is good to see you. Thank you for the prime. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, make her wear a fake beard. Fucking hellfire. Right, where shall I go? I need to investigate this Markarth. I don't really spend much time in Markarth. I like, by the way, that the guy that used to sell this meat was a cannibal. I killed him, and he's not returned back to work. It's obvious, but I like it for some reason. Good morning.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I've not contracted vampirism, have I? No? No vampirism in there, no? Hello, Degain.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I can't right now. I've got to investigate your town, but do you want a gold piece on me?
Finally. Now get lost. Bring more gold next time.
I thought I was in and out of sleep a lot last night, which is unfortunate. I'm alright, sorry. I'm still laughing over how ridiculously guilty I looked in every rounding Among Us. Typical Sothan, always guilty. Hey, 7 days tonight, Sothan. We're doing the Blood Moon. If you've you did download it and got it patched, right? If you can't make it, that's fine. But that's when we're doing it. So where are you going? You look shifty.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Doesn't everybody in this town? Mrs. Lady.
You aren't with the Forsworn, are you?
No.
People say they saw you when the prisoners escaped.
Listen.
So many dead.
I know that was a coincidence. I just want to know what you've got for sale.
Take a look.
I don't know how to ask if you've done my favourite quest without potentially spoiling it. You could maybe hint around it. It's patch 14.7, Sothan. Kira, I would like to sell you some jewels, and I have got a lot of jewels, and she's got 50 gold. What the hell am I going to sell her for 50 gold? Oh, garnet, 48. Brilliant. Thank you, Kira. I can't sell a shit all else, can I? God damn it. Well, I got rid of one.
Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
Will do. Right, what's this place? This is the boring part where Anne Leaf and Sons Trading Company. This is the boring part where I sniff around Markarth and make everybody bored to death. I just want to check. Don't want to miss anything. Friend.
You want to talk to me after everything you've done?
Do you know the worst thing, mate, is I have absolutely no idea which bad thing I did to you, only that I've done a bad thing.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
He soon forgot. I think this is a general goods store, right? So I might be able to sell him some shit. Have you earned yourself a special... I have. The haunted house, you mean, in Markarth. Yeah, you have to go get the priest. It's not Malakath, is it? I can't remember the name of the Daedric Lord. Yeah, I've done that one, Stepbus. Where he gets trapped at the end. Yeah, that was quite good. That was relatively recently, that one. Emerald. Something for 15 gold. What can I sell him for 15 gold? Arrows, right? No, wait. Daedric arrows. I can sell 5 of these to him, can't I? And sold him out of everything he owns. Thank you.
I better get back to sorting the dry goods.
Do it. So that was just the general store. I've got to remember that's there, because I think I might be messing around in Markarth quite a lot. You don't buy houses, you just moved into the haunted house. Does that work? I'll probably find it while I'm sniffing around, right? Yes, yeah, Sothan, 14.7 is the patch we're playing this evening. Mina, welcome to the stream. Did you marry Mothman? I didn't, Mina, but get this. Mothman was unable to be married, alas. But what I did do is I just proposed to the angry orcish lady. She's called Gorza. You know, I said there was a second if it wasn't Mothman. And the wedding, I've got to go back to Riften at some point to plan the wedding ceremony. So I think there's going to be a wedding. Did she drop her jaw? Yes, she did. It was quite sweet, actually, Mina, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. It was good. It was pleasant. But now dearest prisoner is betrothed. I'm just sniffing... Oh, there you go, Stepbus. Here it is. The haunted house. Yeah, it was down here, right? If you go all the way to the basement of this building, you can find the cage where What's-His-Face was trapped. The priest or whatever. Do you know, Staples, a little bit of... a little bit of trivia. That priest, I can't remember his name, but there was a gentleman that I met in Rorikstead who was working for some farmers who said that he was lost and stuck in Markarth and potentially joined the Forsworn and was going out of control until a certain priest rescued him from the streets and brought him to Rorikstead to live his life in a bit more of a pure fashion. And he says he owes his entire life to that priest. And we just went and tore him to shreds during that quest. Slaughtered him for nothing other than a fancy mace. I think so, anyway. I think that is the priest that he mentioned when I spoke to the guy in Rorikstead. It's like a farmer or something. It was all sweet, were it not for the fact that what he didn't realise is we'd killed his master. Dropping her jaws for the wedding night. She's a classy lady. She dropped her jaw when she puked over the edge after he proposed. She said I'm strong and shouldn't have any trouble finding a mate, Mina. It was rather adorable. I'm just sniffing around Markarth, though, looking for the treasure. Oh, I went in the treasury house, didn't I, during a previous quest? I'm just looking for quests, basically. Mikey B, welcome to the stream. You better not be looking at my betrothed and saying that, Mikey B. Nothing that way. This is the keep. This is Understone Keep, isn't it? This is where the Jarl sits. I don't really know much about this Jarl. Am I even a Thane of Markarth? I've done so little in Markarth. Snipping here. I did a lot of dealings with Cal Selmer while I was in here, the guy that's studying Dwemer history. Dwemer Watson. Estelle, welcome to the stream. Is that what the B is for? Mikey Bosoms. I mean, it suits him. What are you going to do about it if I am? Well, I'm going to get very sad. So this is built in an old... I mean, Markarth is all old Dwemer City, right? There's the Jarl. Fucking Thalmor, look at this. Patrolling up and down like they own the place. Sir!
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it.
And who are the Thalmor?
We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr. victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that.
I hate the Thalmor. Myr isn't the name of... Myr is not the name of the planet, is it? Myr is the name of elves. Like Dunmer meaning dark elf. Dwemer meaning dwarven elf or underground elf. Bosmer, etc. So, what do you mean, saviours of Myr?
The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name.
Wood Elf.
Wood Elves.
Yeah.
We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time.
Elven supremacists, I take it. Also, I guess you're not from fucking Markarth, right? If you're walking around here with your nose in the air in such a poor place.
As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred Myr such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city.
Why... I appreciate that it was signed that people can't worship Talos, but why are you still chasing down Talos worshippers? You've buried it. At least leave it buried.
It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man.
I
He
know.
does not deserve a place in our pantheon.
I know.
The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having.
Do we work for the Thalmor? Sell like a well, but stream. If I was interested, what is the mission?
Ogmund the Scald. He's old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home.
Right.
But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence.
Oh god, I've just agreed to help fucking root out Talos worship. And they don't like Talos worship because Talos is a human god. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them. I hate the Thalmor. Just because of their fucking attitude to everything. Alright, let me have a look around before I go and speak to the Jarl. Actually, I agree with elves are better than humans. Mina, how dare you? Wait, is this him? This is another blacksmith's. Moth? Mina, get this. The brother of the lady I am to marry is called Moth. And this is him. Hello, brother-in-law.
I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price.
Like what?
Take a look.
Come on, let me sell some shit. Sell that glass armor finally. I'll take it at a loss, that's fine. So, brother-in-law, if I was thinking of buying any armor, would you have any recommendations?
Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested?
Okay. I am.
Good hunting.
Do you want to know the interesting thing though, brother-in-law? I am such a good match for your dear sister Gorza that when you ask me to get something, I can provide it without taking a single step. Here's a Daedra heart.
Good. I'd prefer using water to cool my metal. That is what the Jarl wants. Here, some of my best armor. Wear it well.
I will. Ebony helmet. Thank you, Mothgra.
Fight well.
Always. See? I'm getting involved with the family, do you know what I mean? Pretty good. I bet someone's done a Skyrim playthrough where they off every killable character. I bet they have. And I can't imagine who it would be, Easy Green. Bybee. Bagel. Yeah. Can I take her surname, actually? Tags like welcome to the stream. Okay, I carry a lot of junk everywhere. I mean, I do. But he's just given me a helmet, right? Look at all the shit that I'm carrying. I mean, that's a bit sweaty in as helmets go. I did the quest for him, though. Did you see that? Took a quest, got rid of the quest. Easy. Lovely. I guess now I... Let me go speak to the Jarl. Fuck it. I haven't become a Thane of this area. Mikey Bikey. Stands for Mikey Bragger, but it does. Or Mikey Buzzins. What did I do? Kill everyone. Yeah, there's Easy Green was talking about a potential way of playing this game where you kill literally everybody that's killable. You should have married him and said you married Moth. I mean, that would kind of work. I've married Moth Woman, if that counts. Thalion.
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief concern.
He's safe.
Igman's father was killed by Forsworn. I won't rest until they've paid with their blood.
They will, I'm sure. And you're his steward, right, Rerick?
You all right? You look like you might be sick.
I am a bit, but I'm fine. I'm going to speak to the Jarl.
I have letters to read.
Roger. Jarl Ingmund.
Madanak has been found to be the true murderer of Markarth. On behalf of the city, I apologize for your wrongful imprisonment.
Hey, you're absolutely fine. That was a torrid affair, but I'm glad we got through it. Is there anything else you need? Because I'm in town looking for work.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
I'd appreciate it.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people and purchase a house for my steward, and I'll make you my Thane.
It'll be my honor.
As you were then.
You say you want me to help the people of your town and purchase property. I've done all of the above.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of the Reach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this
God.
weapon for my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
Lovely.
Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rebel now.
Absolutely. God, how many Lydias have we got now? Oh, not everyone. I always leave one alive so they can tell about what happened. Thank you, Mr. England.
If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
No worries. I'm now the Thane of Markarth. I'm getting married. Do you know what? My life's improved since I arrived here. I want to use the Bybeat sword on this one. I mean, we could do. We could go and kill all our... I wanted to take a follower to Delphine, don't I? What's this? This is a fucking... The kitchens! I've not got a single new piece of cheese today. What the hell's going on here? Mate?
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Right, why? What's up with Anton?
Anton sure looks like he's from the Reach, but don't tell him that.
Is that racist?
Only reason Jarl keeps Anton on is because he cooks up a storm.
I've heard so. Voda.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
Right.
You should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master chef.
Roger. Master Chef Anton Virani, I assume.
Before you say anything, no, I am not from the Reach.
I wasn't going to say that at all. What I was going to say is, you're not from the Reach, are you?
No, I'm a Breton from High Rock, and I refuse to be mistaken for a filthy native. I don't care if we share the same ancestors. These people are savages. Half of them are forsworn barbarians. And have you seen what they eat?
What?
What have I done for the gods to take me so far from my beloved Daggerfall?
I could have said you're from Daggerfall, is what I was going to suggest. But is that rude?
Yes, the finest court in all of High Rock.
Ah,
you think politics here or something? Well, we Bretons invented politics. That is where I learned to cook, and where I belong. Not here with all these dogs.
Do you know what, Anton? I don't like you all of a sudden.
Until next time.
Yeah, I don't even... It's not even worth it. This Anton sounds interesting. He's a fucking Breton supremacist from out in High Rock, apparently. There's loads of racism, isn't there? Everybody thinks their own fucking town's better than everywhere else. I don't even know where the orcs hail from. I know where everybody else comes from, but not the orcs, oddly. I mean, we'll learn that at some point, I'm sure. Right, we have just filled up our fucking quest log, by the way. I'll go and explore the east side of town, the south side of town a little bit, and then that might be all we have time for, because time is flying today. Left is the Dwemer Museum. We've researched that thoroughly, right? To the right is Calselmo and his pals, and they've not got any quests as far as I can tell, because we've done all them. Cardi, welcome to the stream. I love the stream title, but I can't believe we're still on this bullshit. Well, apparently Gwynblade doesn't like this stream title. It's the breakfast of fucking champions. Cardi, are you well?
Damn those Forsworn. Think they can kill people in my city? I
No.
have Madanach's head.
Alright.
Stay out of trouble in my city.
It's my city, I'll have you know. I'm now a Thane of this place. Yeah, I'm just wrapping it up, Cardi. I'm making sure that I've done everything, basically. Not everything, but making sure I haven't just missed anything for being fucking lazy. What's up here? This is the Hall of the Dead, right? Yeah. And in this place, Markarth Ruins. We did a quest in there. That's where I came out of, isn't it? From the Forsworn riots. What's this place? The Hag's Cure. Is this where Cheeky can get cured, Meanie, do you think? Maybe he won't be so daggery. You're waiting for your tea. More like dragging it out to the Below Zero release. Is that what everybody thinks? Has everybody cracked the code? Yeah, no, I've got games to fill in the gap, but I don't know. I've enjoyed this playthrough so much that I just don't want to feel like I've missed something before I leave it, basically. Berthella, hello. You are something to behold. Can you speak?
You look sick. I hope it's not contagious.
I have a question.
No, I was just talking to the chat right now. I was just saying the Hag's Cure is quite a unique name.
You don't have to tell me if you don't.
Comes with living to a ripe old age.
I didn't realize.
People start thinking there's something magical about you.
Yeah.
Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him?
The
state
steward?
should solve that problem he has.
No way. Has the steward by chance got erectile problems, Berthel? Actually, don't tell me. That would be against customer confidentiality. I'll make sure he gets the potion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Berthella.
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
Why is she just accusing everybody of having erectile problems? Hello, Muri.
I'm Bothella's assistant. She's the one you should talk to if you need an herb or a potion.
I know her. Where do I know her from? I know that name. This is where the outbreak in the pizzeria started. What, in this place? It might be an erectile dysfunction. I can't wait for Kerbal on Friday. I've got such stupid ideas for the Kerbal playthrough. Story ideas, I don't know why. Permission to just go completely off the rails with Kerbal. Probably one of the many abandoned ladies you've left. We'll get a load of this, everybody that's joined in the last 30 minutes. Prisoner is engaged to be married, maybe tomorrow, and is engaged to this lady right here, Gaza.
We should speak to the priest in the Temple of Mara to arrange the ceremony.
I
No
will.
sense waiting.
True that. Maybe tomorrow?
All right.
Ooh. I've got married. I'm getting married. You can't marry Mothman, alas, Cardi. We went to him and spoke to him. I fucked it up a little bit, but we got confirmation that you can't marry Mothman. And it's very sad. He will be heartbroken. He was not into us, frankly. I had to just turn around and face facts. Mothman was just not feeling it. She probably thinks she looked better under the helmet. I know, right? Yeah, but how could you not find that incredibly attractive, Mikey? I ask you this. Right, what time is it? We've got 5 minutes left. Is there anybody else I can speak to in Markarth? Any of the shops? That's a mine. That's the Temple of Dibella and the other temple. Anybody out here? I think we're done. I think Markarth's ready. Hello, friend.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Right. Yeah, how was it like working for that guy?
I saw you with the Forsworn. By the
No, you didn't.
gods, that was something.
No, you didn't. Here, are you having trouble with your boss, who seems a bit of a shit stain?
He's a damn tyrant. Always
Is he?
being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us.
That sounds right.
They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing? Typical.
Do you want me to talk to him?
You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? I'll believe it when I see it.
What's with the lack of faith? Watch this. I'm going to talk his back legs off. Where's he gone? Hello? Alright, maybe not. Satan, welcome to the stream. Fucking hell, still playing this shit. You're all making me self-conscious coming in here and saying that. These nerds. Satan, good afternoon. How are we? I was supposed to be speaking to that guy, now he's fucking vanished. He ran away, you see, because he knew a more superior orc was in town. Right, boys and girls, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. That one absolutely flew by. And I have got a fuckload of stuff done today. The problem is I've got a fuckload of stuff to do because I've just gained a... What does tomorrow's stream look like? And I still didn't get all them friggin' nightshade. If I track everything, what does the map look like? Satan, are you well this afternoon? Oh, fuck, I've got a lot of stuff to do around Markarth and the Reach. I'm not calling tomorrow's stream Reach around. And I've got to go to Hobbs Fall Cave. I've got to do that bullshit, right? Somebody in White... Actually, no. Then I need to go to Falkreath. Here's a question, though. How about this? Before we do any of this nonsense, tomorrow, should I just go straight and get married? That's how we start tomorrow's stream. That fixes what you were saying, Mina. If I just tomorrow focus the marriage questline. Is that right, do you think? I'm alright with that. I'm mostly good, got shit done without being interrupted by a shitload of calls. Good stuff. So that's it tomorrow. Dearest prisoner, ties the knot.
I know you.
No, you don't.
Wait. I know you.
Listen, you said that twice. You know nothing.
The only mistake was you showing your face. You've committed crimes against Skyrim and her people, and it's time to face the Jarl's justice.
You speak about the Jarl. You realise I'm his Thane.
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time, but even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Fucking dickhead. Dickhead. Absolute dickhead. The story should end with a wedding. The story's going to end with me building the house, settling down with my new wife, eating all of the cheese, dressing in comfortable clothes and turning the game off. I'm going to sleep in my shithole of a house if that's alright with everybody, and then that is going to do it for Skyrim. Honestly, I know we joke about this game lasting for ages, but I can't think of a game I'd rather just sit in more. And I aren't stretching it out, even though you fucked one of the biggest factions. I didn't fuck it up though necessarily, Cardi. That was a choice, right? The choice was to work for the Dark Brotherhood, or the choice was to kill the people that were trying to kill me. I think they deserve to die. Oh god, here's my house Cal. Would you like to meet the new Lydia? Who's this guy? Sir.
An amulet of Mara. You're looking for marriage, then?
Why, are you interested in marriage as well?
Won't lie, I am. And you?
Mate, I aren't marrying you. I've literally just met you. I'm your boss. That would be wildly unprofessional.
Your choice.
Oh, now I've broke a guy's heart at the end. God damn this fucking... I need to take that amulet off. I'm still wearing my big green light. Amulet of Stendar was the one I was wearing, right? Thought that was Argus the Buttwalk. He's good at strutting. What do you mean I'm an arsehole? One of the best quest lines you take. I mean, it was the best one for us as well. It felt fucking amazing slaughtering every single person in that cave. Right, ladies and gents, that's going to do it. I'm going to sleep until 12 in the morning. Not 12 in the morning. I'm going to sleep for 12 hours until 10 in the morning. Oh, good, I was about to be upset. Either that or it became Prisoner's new quest to marry every person on the planet. Nah, I'm good. So then, I'm a one-off man. You know what I mean? I would be a one-moth man, but alas. Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to simply click save, and I'm going to get out of here, because that is 3 hours of Skyrim that went by like lightning. Amazing. Good, there is more Skyrim tomorrow, and there is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday until I feel satisfied with the playthrough. And then, hopefully, we'll only be able to sneak one game in, and then we'll be landing in Subnautica Below Zero, and I can't fucking wait. But for now, we've got one thing left to do. You all know what's coming. So I'm going to press this button. Not that button, that's the wrong button. This button.
Willies.
Your willies. Cardi, thank you for the bit. Cerbatron, go away. Look, the orange thing's gone a tiny bit closer for some reason. What is Cerbatron trying to tell us? You only missed a mascara. Prisoner, you don't have to turn on the red light. Ooh, I don't get the reference. Right. This music means that we have one job left to do, and that is to pick the person who wears the golden name in Discord. Cats yesterday performed an upset and managed to overtake Trim and take his place firmly at the top of the league for 2021. Where he maintains his lead, he wins the Doom Bug. If you don't know what we're talking about, the Doomhaus is split between the green names and the orange names, which gets randomly assigned when you join. As you can see from the scores at the top, can we just... Can everybody just read what's on screen? Marbles on stream is currently down for maintenance. Steam will automatically update the game client when it's available. I've never seen this in fucking 4 years. No, 3 years of playing marbles every day on stream almost. What the hell do we do? Stream races? Stream races? The only option is to patiently wait on Steam until it's back up to sit here. Yeah, no bit stream races. Yes, no bit stream races. Deal? No bits. Yeah? You've got to promise no bits. Stream races is too random. It is, but we've got nothing else. No bit stream races. Fuck it, that's what we're doing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Marbles is down for some reason. First time ever. So the way we're doing Person of the Century of the Day right now is in a little game that we play only on Fridays usually, called Stream Races. Mind right, welcome to the stream. I'm going to say Marbles is random as well, but Stream Races is bullshit random, right? I know what Tag Slack means. It's not that it's too random, it's that it's like bullshit levels of random. Also, this is probably... Is this too loud? Emo-only chat, that's a good idea. Once everybody's in, if I do emo-only chat. Orange win if Santa bits. Yeah. Yeah, you're allowed to exclamation mark boost, but you are not allowed to... No bits, yeah? No bits. Auto disqualification if bits are used. Yeah, that works. Roger, roger, roger. Right. Straight Marbles is down if you're just joining. I don't even have the fucking game on here. Bear with me. Is the music too loud? Beautiful, roger that. If anybody's bits are used, they're naughty bits. You're vibing with it, glad to hear it. Right, if you'd like to join in for the one single race today, type race in the chat. And this is for Person of the Century of the Day. Siddles, welcome to the stream. Kitten, welcome back. Mindrate, welcome to the stream as well. You've got to be in it to win it, ladies and gentlemen. Type the word race, that is the password. I know you have, Kitten, I just wasn't sure. Right, 16 cars enter the race. 30 seconds to join in for Person of the Century of the Day today.
Exclamation mark, get fucked oranges.
The Marble season starts today according to Twitter. Season 22 is minutes away from launch. We are so thankful. I see. Right, no bits from this point forward. 14 seconds to get involved. The winner takes person of the century of the day. Shall I put it in emote only, chat? How'd you do that? Shall I put chat in emote only? What do you think? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Chat is in emote only mode. I don't have to turn that off. This is it. Best of luck, boys and girls. God, this feels loud as dicks. Are you sure it's not too loud? Right, early on, Scotty takes an absolutely enormous lead with Lundios, as usual, in second place. I'm turning boosts and everything off. It's purely an emote-only mode from this point forward. Lundios is having trouble as Scotty gets a solid boost for the greens and takes off into the lead early. Bybeat's doing some big flips, but she can't catch up as Stat Plus out of nowhere for the greens takes second fucking place. Third place belongs to Easy Green for the greens as well. We really need an orange to come and do something here right now, and that orange is fucking Satan. This is the clear. Scotty is maintaining the lead, but he's having a hell of a lot of trouble. He manages to get through as Satan for the oranges. Fucks it. Cat's out of nowhere. He's getting held back. It don't matter about boosting, right? So I don't have to worry about the camera. Mina is the person who could potentially take this for the oranges if she can just get round Katz and Eric. Sothan has overtaken Mina. Katz is in second place. Scotty's in first. Siddles is trying to get some traction as well with the big bus, but Scotty is miles in the lead. Katz, however, is threatening. This is where Trim puts a fucking scared-faced emote. Everybody is taking huge stunts off that cliff right there, but Mina just hits the back of Siddles, pushing Siddles for the oranges into first. Please no greens take out Siddles. I think Gwynblade just got some big damage on Siddles right there. Scotty might regain his place if Siddles can't take control. He can. Lundios is the person right behind. Scotty's stuck behind some bullshit. Mina takes third place for the oranges. Scotty for the greens and Siddles in the lead for the oranges. Siddles, do this. Siddles is still in the lead after a bit of trouble on the corner. Lundios has managed to get the overtake though. This is bad news. Mindright for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. So many oranges. Scotty's back trying to take control. Lundios is miles over the fucking brush though. Lundios is looking pretty at the moment. Who's in second place? Siddles has been overtaken by, is it a green? It's Mindright in second. Lundios is fucking threatening to win this, ladies and gentlemen. Mindright needs a good run round here. Can he get one? He's had a bit of trouble with the bullshit. Siddles is back in the race. Mindright just can't get on his wheels. He's got a fucking tyre stuck underneath him. Siddles is struggling to get the respawn though, and Statplus is chasing for the greens. Mindright is back on the course, but Lundios is stuck in some major amount of bullshit right here. This is the clear. Come on, Lundios, get stuck on even more of this bullshit. He hasn't. His lead is extensive. We need him to crash into something. Lundios, don't do this. We don't need another green person of the century of the day. Those things are fucking too common. Mindright does, however, get a clean run through the bullshit. Lundios has driven himself into the river for some reason as Mindright gets around. Can Mindright just not boost himself into the river? Oh, no! Lundios is getting back on his wheels. Mindright got unfortunate, just like Lundios got unfortunate on the turn. Can Mindright pull through? Lundios is in the lead. Mindright is trying his best, but the end is in sight. If Lundios gets stuck on the tire... Kitten's going for some big cheats right here. Lundios is free. Unless Kitten can pull something off, it looks like it's going to be a green person of the century of the day. Fuck. Right, chat is live, ladies and gentlemen. Lundios takes person of the century of the day for the greens. God fucking damn it. Lundios wins everything at all times. God damn it. Right, chat, welcome back. Gwynblade, welcome back. Marbles is down for maintenance, so that's why we're playing this right now. The boosts are all coming in after the fact. But unfortunately, because we're not allowed anything nice for the oranges, the crown is removed from Cats and the crown is placed firmly on Lundios' head. Good work, Lundios. God damn. A boom comes in from Scotty.
Exclamation mark boom.
Mindright for the oranges gets second place. Trim gets third. Sothan fourth and Easy Green fifth. That was quite good, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to say it. I actually think stream races might be more entertaining without bits and boosts. It's definitely more entertaining to watch. That's the first time we've given Person of the Century of the Day away in Marbles, right? Oh no, we did it in, not in Marbles, in stream races. I fucking boomed myself. Is that what you boomed? Get shit on, Scotty. This game, man. It's a piece of shit, right? But it looked fairer like this. I don't know why. Right, anyway, I'm getting out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Good work, Lundius. You are first place. You are person of the century today, but I'm going to press this button, and then I'm going to open this, and I'm going to actually turn the stream off for once and get out of here. Can I just... I was thinking, by the way, there's probably this song is maybe a bit better for ending the Skyrim streams. It's got more of a... It's got more of a farewell vibe to it, I don't know why. Well, I've been shut out on points for the entire first quarter of 2021. Is it the entire first quarter done now? I guess it is, because it's April tomorrow, right? Holy shit. Right, anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to sneak off out of here because that game was loud as knobs, but that's going to be where we leave it for today. Cats, Mindright, Scotty, very Celtic. It is, right? It's the in music from, I think, Solitude. But Kitten, Scotty, Eric, Cats, Mindright, Easy Green, Santa, Trim, Lundius, Chaz, and everybody that's joined today, I love you all. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the bits. You are all very generous, as always, but I'm going to leave you with this. It doesn't feel right, does it? Oh, it doesn't feel right. Go away. Where's my... There we go. That feels like that's the closing music. Yes, 7 days is in 3 hours, but we'll also potentially be doing some group GeoGuessr in Discord at 7. So 2 hours from now, if you'd like to join in for that. What we basically do is no Google, no move, try and beat our previous score. But regardless, 7 days to die, the blood moon and all that comes with it goes in 3 hours' time. But for now, I'm going to sneak off. And I'm going to thank everybody for joining. Congratulations to the Greens. I think it's not looking very easy to catch up right now. We've gone from an incredibly orange-heavy year to an incredibly green-heavy year. But still, yes, GeoGuessr. Only for an hour, though, mind, right? It's in 2 hours' time in Discord. We're going to be doing what we usually do. And it's an hour just before we play 7 days. But for now, anyway, let me stop rabbling and get out of here. If you would like to stay on the platform and let's see what other Doomhaus streamers are on that would maybe worth your attention... I think Cheeky is live, I believe, playing Euro Truck Simulator. He is not, but Slops is live playing Minecraft, if you'd like to go over there. Alcarion is doing the lovely wonderfulness that he is known for. And Scribbies is live playing Just Chatting, he must have just gone live. So if you are willing to stay on the platform, then consider those people. But for now, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for the bits, thank you for the subs. That was a good stream as well. I think it's because everybody was out enjoying the sun and it was a bit quieter at the start that I actually got some shit done. But if I don't see you in 7 days, I'll speak to you in Discord. And if I don't speak to you in Discord, I will see you tomorrow for more Doomhaus bullshit. Eric, do you have a final word? The final word yesterday was a banger, actually. It was just stone silence. It was beautiful. Eric's final word is this. A poignant one. Not really. It's bachelor party. Ooh. Big naked orc. Sellotape to a lamppost.